Man. The fucking music. I've been listening to the theme song of this game. Only the opening though. Only the opening song. I've been listening to it since I played this game. It's just... Listen to that guitar though. Ooh. Oh, so good. Ah, this song, dude. Good lord. Good lord. I love this game. I'm only like, I don't know, 20% something done. And I can say I love this game. That's it. Thanks. Anyways, let's start the stream. I know you want to see Phasmophobia, but flowers? Okay, hold on. Say me too, so don't worry. この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Hell yeah! Yeah! Time to figure out whomst is Kudan! I say whomst because I have a feeling. It's not supernatural. That's my theory. That's the one thing. The one thing that I feel like is the case, knowing that it's Flowers by Flowers Writer, right? I don't think that will make it that obvious. So like in the beginning, like, oh, it's an actual ghost. I don't think so. That's my theory. It's all real, but it's just someone in that costume or something. I don't know. Or maybe there's some sort of other kind of twist. Who knows? Everything's sus. That's all. Anyways, okay, there we go. Look at the beautiful girls. Mwah. Hell yeah. Look at all the beautiful girls. They are so pretty. I love them. Anyways, let me just welcome everyone in the chat right now. I know that the O'Hara's is gonna be in that corner. O'Hara Mario O'Hara Boo, stay in your corner. Thank you so much. And then I see you, Tiani, Dan, and then ooh, Dolphinan, and then Myth Gamer as well. Hello, everyone to Lowland. Welcome aboard, Venutor! Curse of gays. Yes, the reason why everything happened. It is the curse of gays. Yes, absolutely. At least it's not autumn. Imagine curse of autumn. That sounds absolutely horrible. Yeah, let's not go to that because that sounds way too horrible. Okay, where was I? Somewhere. Oh, this one. Okay. Load. Dodo shimashita. So it's not Phasmo, but Scooby-Doo. Ghost, give us a sigh! Kudan-san, give us a sigh! In Before Sake is just...
Yes.
Not you, Kudan. The other Kudan. Curse of Fork Road. No! Not Curse of Fork Road! Oh, man. Okay. Where were we? Hold on. Let me just put this a little bit over there-ish. There we go. Okay. Still, this setup is so weird. As said, with 2 days left to go, it was the afternoon after I reaffirmed my promise to Toko-san. Oh, and by the way, I looked up the guide. No, wait, hold on. No, I didn't get any spoiler. Hold on. I looked up the guide. I just want to know whether the guide exists in English. Imagine my surprise when I don't find any. Imagine my surprise, I don't find anything in English. So I just went to my usual site for VN walkthrough, but in Japanese. So I just went there. Fortunately, since I cannot read the kanjis, all I can read is just hiragana and katakanas. I don't know what I'm seeing. But I went to see how many routes we have. And it turns out, yes, there's only 2. So, and there's 3 endings? Technically, I think? Not sure. Again, I don't know. From what I've seen in the guide, so there's 3 endings. Koto-en, Toko-en, and True-en. And apparently there's a bad end, but according to Aurelia, there's no bad end. So I'm not sure about that. But hey, now we know. The problem is I have no idea how to get whichever route we're going for. That's the thing, because we're going at this blind still. Again, despite me looking up at the guide, still blind because I cannot exactly read kanjis. Especially, it's been years and it just gets worse. All I know is, oh, this kanji is familiar, and that's it. I cannot even read it. And my words were directed at...
どっかのローカル番組で聞いたようなセリフですね。
Also, I did some research, and this gal, Koto, over here, chat, I would like to say something very important. This gal right here, the VA, if you watch Kobayashi, mate, this is Kana. This gal right here is Kana. You're welcome. Anyways, I see you, Alexa Lula, and welcome aboard, Venom 2! Curse of Gays. Welcome. So yes, we have Mayuri, and we have Kana. Also, if you watch Bloom Into You, apparently the lady in suits, Sawako, was it? Sawako was voiced by the same VA who voiced... Do you know that cafe manager in Bloom Into You? The gay one? That lady. Apparently. So, hey! The person who seemed most likely to be able to help me come up with a solution. Akinashi Koto.
元ネタは私も知ってるが、マジな意味での方だよ。ここでクランの話をしたろ。
Cancel the eroge! Too late! We've seen the opening. Apparently there's bops and hand holding. So hey, eroge! Eroge! Also, Bridget Lola, and welcome Boon Meno 2! Curse of Gays! Welcome! Also, Sakuya. Such a huge chat. Okay, you know what? I'll talk about that later. There's actually something else about when I tried to research about the guide, but I'll talk about that later.
Hi.
Let's continue for now. Hi, Kana. Did I just ruin it for you guys? I forgot. I don't think I recognize the Onesan though. Toko. I don't recognize the VA. I think, yeah, I don't recognize the VA for Toko at all.
クダンの話を切り出したのは理由がある。あの時は話さなかったが、私の知り合いでクダンを見た人がいる。
Okay, hold on. It's a bit... No, this one. There we go. Ish, I think. Koto's eyes widened in surprise, and she leaned forward in her chair. Also, if I suddenly got quiet, that's probably because my stomach acid is kind of going all over the place. I just ate. I literally just ate like a few minutes ago. And my stomach has intended to go cray-cray after I eat. But after 2 hours or so, I'll be fine, I think. But her murmur trailed off as she settled back again, looking down at the convenience store lunch spread out on her desk. Well, that lunch is not the only thing that's gonna be spreading out on that desk.
あの時はただクダンを知りたいっていう体で話していたが、私の知り合いがクダンを見てからもう5日目になる。予言の日まであと2日だ。急がなきゃならない。
Time is running out. With her eyes still on her food, she asked me whether this meant I believed that Kudan was real.
クダン先輩のお知り合いを疑う気はありませんが、たまたまクダンの話を聞き、それっぽい服を着ていた人を見間違ったとか。
I love how this gal over here is the president of the research, cult research society or whatever the name is. Yet she is actually trying to rationalize this. That's interesting.
実はもう被害は出ている。
Oh, also that face though. And I can't help but see you as Shirogane for some reason, Sakuya. I don't know why. Probably because I just watched Persona 4 Arena and then I saw Shirogane being hot. And then I saw Shirogane making comments about Mitsuru's body apparently. And then she blushed and then... Never mind. I'm shy! I just want to imagine Shirogane being extremely buffed, okay? But not dumb. This one's dumb. Although I'm quite a moron sexual, so I guess it's fine too. She's still hot. Without revealing any names, I explained that I had seen Kudan for myself, before losing sight of it when I gave pursuit, and that my friend was receiving text messages counting down the days to the prophecy. Oh, also I see... Wait. Did I misread someone's name? Oh my god. Oh, I totally did. The one that came in was actually Elvira. Oh my, I'm blind as shit. I'm sorry. All I could see... I could barely see the names. All I could see is actually just a picture, and I just kind of guessed, and it turns out to be Elvira. I'm so sorry, Elvira. Hello and welcome. But we don't do Curse of Gaze. My apologies.
あ、何かおかしいか?
Ichigo could never rationalize. Blonde Shirogane, delinquent Shirogane, kanji Shirogane.
九段にまつわるフォークロアでは見てしまったものを
This one.
7日の時
This
を
one,
か
by
け
the way.
近づいてくるとはありますけど、メールで予告するなんて話聞いたことがない。
Sakuya is basically just Shirogane but dumb. Change my mind. No! Wait, what? In the folklore about Kudan, there are accounts of it pursuing people over 7 days, but I've never heard anything about warning messages. Wish I had her number too. Kudan-san, Kudan-san, ちょい待て。ちょっと待って。What the fuck does that mean? Wish I had her number too. Who? The Kudan or Toko? Wait, hold up. In any case, you're thirsty as shit if you even want Kudan's number. I don't know. This? I have no idea. Blind playthrough, guys. Before we go for the real playthrough. Although, actually, not really. I don't think I can get... Wait, no. I think if I understand the guide correctly, I either get Toko or Koto N, and then I need to get the other N before I can get the true N. I think.
趣旨替えじゃないか?
Kudan is moving with the times. I only meant it as a throwaway comment, but Koto-san scratched her hair, clearly deliberating it. All of y'all dumb, I love you.
フォークロアは人の戸口に上り定まっていくもの。だから九段先輩の意見もうなずけるところはあるのですが。
Apparently we have a new Tara now. Or Tara. Because she keeps pointing things. Do I have to do it that, like what I did back in the day and just keep pointing whenever she's pointing? Pew 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 pew! I waited for her to go on.
しかし、
Okay.
そのメールで期日が近づくのを知らせてくるという事象は、九段先輩が言った一件だけ、まだ噂として固まっているものではない。
The deadline being communicated by text is not being mentioned in any of the other rumors. She's pointing at the gay. This one gay. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. This one gay. Ha ha. Although for my stream, I guess I should point to this. There. Yes. Ha ha ha. This one gay. Ha 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 ha. Well, both of them are apparently, because we're gonna see them the bibidi bobbidi bang bang. I hope they don't show any anamutadas though. She folded her arms, still looking troubled.
それで一つ質問なんですが、メールというのはショートメールのようなものですか？それとも LINE？
Line? Ah! They mention Line. I understand why they have to translate it as messaging app. Line, if I guess if you're living in sea area, Southeast Asia, or in Japan, you'll know what Line is. I use it as well. A messaging app, basically. Interesting though that they actually said just Line. Shirogane and Nana had a child with Ichigo babysitter, and Yoka was her aunt. Her name is Koto. What? I told her it was via a messaging app, adding that it wouldn't be so shocking if it were over SMS, since spam messages were more common there. Oh, absolutely! I think I already told you about this scammer sending messages through SMS, wanting to curse me or something. So stupid.
別に友達認定しなくても届きますよ。
Ooh. Also, it's okay, Gurko, it's okay. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Hopefully we'll see you later. Bye bye.
そうなのか?
メッセージを送った者が不明という状況が起こる場合は、まず電話番号が知られているということ。それと、 前の持ち主の電話番号を使っている場合もあります。あと ID 検索で見つかった場合とかも。
Okay, so apparently the big brain is Koto. Obviously, I mean the other one is Dum Dum. It's okay, I love you.
お前機械関係強かったんだな。
Oh god, is Sakuya a boomer? Oh no, Sakuya, please don't be a boomer. Fiddling awkwardly with her ear piercing, she told me it was just common sense.
そうか、メッセージ自体に怪異が絡んでいることはないのか。
Again, I have a feeling there is nothing supernatural about this. There's no ghost. There's only a person underneath the black clothes. That's all I'm saying. Because of my experience seeing Kudan disappear then reappear before my very eyes, do they actually disappear and reappear, or was it simply an illusion of sort? Because I have a feeling this is actually an illusion of sort. A little bit of a magic trick.
差出人不明のメッセージも怪異だと思っていた。だが、こいつは人間でもやれることだ。
I just assumed the unknown sender meant it was supernatural in nature. Oh my god, Sakuya. No, oh no, don't be a boomer. If I was dealing with a human, it would just make this a lot easier because I can just punch him in the dick. Sakuya, probably. Oh god. Koto is like, oh, you want to punch him in the dick? Punch me as well. Please suplex me, senpai. Koto, probably.
ともかく、相手がお化けでない可能性が浮かんだだけでも進展だ。ありがとうな、こと。
Someone who disappears, appears and reappears. Alright, so the ghost is Mayuri. So you mean Karen? Okay, the ghost is Karen. Confirm. My pleasure, because you're pretty. Hey, Koto, probably. Face flushed, she waved off my gratitude. I chuckled at her cute display of humility. Cute, eh?
相手が人間だったとしても予言の日が迫ってますし、私も調べてみます。
I let her know that that'd be great help. Then it occurred to me that tomorrow was the weekend.
なあ、こと。何度も悪いが頼みがあるんだが。
Oh, a favor? What kind of favor? At the weekend, it was time to redeem that favor I asked for back in the Occult Research Society club room.
先輩、お待たせしました。
Oh, is this a date? It's a mage. Eroge! Eroge! Reminder she's Kana. My sweet little underclassman, who was giving up her precious weekend for me, came trotting over. I tossed her a soda. The can curved a graceful arc through the air, and she caught it smoothly, without so much as a fumble. I'm getting triggered! My short-haired girl love and my cuteness love is quaking! She do be adorable as shit, though, and she be looking fly as fuck!
何ですか?
Oh my god.
これが今日の報酬ですか?
Fee? What did she pay you for? What? Wait, did I miss something? I'll stop with the jokes.
単に暑い中来てくれたからだよ。それじゃ、九段の弱点を暴きに行こうぜ。
You should have said, you look like you're thirsty. Sakuya, come on. I thought you were supposed to be a smooth talker. Come on. You're supposed to be shameless flirt. MK2. This was what we were here for. MK1 is Karen or Mayuri. The favor I had asked of Koto yesterday was to help me find a way of dealing with Kudan, whose prophecy of doom was fast approaching. Today was a Saturday, and I'd asked her to give up her free time and spend the day with me looking into the folklore surrounding Kudan.
でも先輩いいんですか?
She's so dorps. And again, that kind of hair is my weakness. Good lord, don't do that. Looking refreshed after her drink, she clarified.
剣道部って休みの日も練習あるんじゃないんですか? 特に体育科って。
Ha! I don't need practice, I'm buff as shit! Sakuya, probably. I told her that they did, but cut her off before she could comment.
優先順位の差だよ。九段のリミットを
Priorities.
うわ、何も今日行かなくちゃ退部になるって話じゃない。
Yes, I gotta protect the pretty lady. Priorities, guys. I love it. Aren't you the delinquent? I mean, she'd be bad to the bone though.
そんななりをしているお前に言われたかないよ。
Point at me instead, Koto. You point at gays, right? I'm very gay, so point at me too. Just the fact that she's dumb is enough to knock me off. Oh, man. Oh, speaking of piercings. Not gonna lie, Koto, your piercings look so fucking cool. I would love to have this cartilage piercing, I think it's called. I would love to have cartilage piercing here, but it's painful. It's gonna take like a month or two for it to heal, and I'm just like too scared to do that. If it's just like the normal piercing, like around here-ish, I'm fine. Since I already got this one pierced and it was fine, except that one time when it got infected and I have to let it close. Oh yeah, that actually was awful. I teased her and she smiled harmoniously back. I really like piercings. One day, maybe I should actually pierce my left ear. I only have one pierced.
それなんですけど。
There is a reason actually why I only have my right ear to be pierced.
実は休日に物質を使うのって申請がいるんですよ。
In answer to her questioning look, I told her it was the first I'd heard of it.
先輩の部は多分顧問の先生がやってくれているんでしょうけど、私のところは昨日の今日だったんで。
そうか、急だったもんな。悪い。
After brushing off my apology, she went on hesitantly.
先輩のお家ってパソコンありますか?
Oh god, in before. What is computer? How do computer? Whom's this computer? Sakuya, I swear to god if you do that. Soon after. I'm so glad you actually have computer. I hope you didn't do any research just like Iris.
男の子の部屋って感じ。
What? Okay.
第一声の感想がそれって、もしかして喧嘩売ってるのか?
You looking for a fight? Eh? What was that? What was that? What'd you say? Sakuya, please. You reacting that way doesn't help your case, by the way.
違いますよ。普通私たちくらいのこの部屋ってポスターとか可愛らしい小物を置くじゃないですか。そういうものが全くなくて。
She only smashes computers. If that's the case, I would love to be the computer, thanks. Her gaze roved around the room, then fell on my globe.
親戚の家の男の子が持ってましたよこれ。なんか懐かしいですね。
それは私の趣味じゃない。親父のだよ。部屋が物で溢れてるってんで、私の部屋に避難させてるだけだ。
My dad had a hard time throwing anything out, and my sisters and I regularly found our rooms acting as his extra storage spaces. One of my sisters had all his bug specimens, while the other housed his collection of foreign liquors. Did you just say liquors? Give me. Give, please. Koto asked if I was more of a minimalist, and I said I'd certainly learn from a bad example. She nodded understandingly.
で、あやねえからパソコン借りてきたけど、机の上に置くぞ。
Ayane? That the name? Aya? As soon as I set it down, Koto opened it up and started messing with the settings. I wasn't bad with technology, but I wasn't particularly into it either. I watched Koto's fingers fly across the keyboard. Defty fingers. Am I right, Sakuya? No, that's not okay.
九段先輩のお姉さんって美人ですよね。
Of course, everyone is pretty, including the sister. I mean, look at Sakuya.
そうか? まあ、小綺麗にはしているが。
Sakuya, if you can look this pretty, I bet your sister will look like you as
大人
well.
の女性って感じでしたね。大学生ですか？清楚で落ち着いた雰囲気で。
Are you talking about Suo?
いや、あれは側だけだよ。実際は私よりも荒っぽい。見た目だけならお嬢様って感じだが。
そうなんですか？
ああ、さっき会ったから見たと思うけど、私と違って癖っ気じゃないだろ。あれってストレートパーマかけてるんだぜ。
ああ、そういえばもう一人のお姉さんの方は先輩より癖っ気な感じでしたね。
Excuse me, I would love to see these sisters. I would love to see like the arts of them for science. For science, thanks.
お前、ミキ姉のこと知ってるのか？
Her fingers paused in their flight. Oh, also fingers. Yes, in their flight over the keys, and an uncomfortable silence fell between us. Finding it suspicious, I was about to press her further when Koto-san, do you have any history with her sister? Koto-san, please do tell. Kana-san, I could hear you right down the corridor. A familiar voice came from behind me, but I couldn't turn around. The black screen of the computer acted as a mirror, reflecting my smiling eldest sister and the tray of tea and snacks in her hands.
違うんだ。落ち着いて話そう。
No new info, Koto muttered to herself, still facing the computer like nothing had happened.
ノーリアクションはノーリアクションできついものがあるんだけどね。
I massaged my temple. Koto paused in her typing to tell me that my sister seemed really nice.
もしかしてさっきの見てなかったのか？ジェンガタワーなぎ倒すみたいに思い切りよく殴られたんだぞ。
Sounds like fun, Sakuya. I would love to be you right now. If your sister actually looks as pretty as you. I'm sorry, girls, awesome. Shut. That wooden tray was hard and hefty.
先輩、運動神経いいからかわそうとして逆に角に当たってましたからね。スコンっていい音してましたよね。
Ooh. That sounds painful. Koto cackled and I told her not to laugh. Getting up from my chair, I went over to the door my sister had disappeared through.
ああいう風に構ってくれるお姉さんっていいですよね。
Ah, are you an only child, Koto? Koto commented.
そういう言い方をするってことは、
Thank you.
お前兄弟いないのか？
いますよ。
Oh, wait, you do?
なんだ。じゃあ、
Did they pass?
私の兄弟は PS4 と
fucker.
Xbox です。
Really? Koto, no! You're so cute! No! Yes, I have siblings. Their names are PS4 and Xbox. No, come on, Koto. Okay, hold on. Let me just shoot. There we go. Okay. That YouTube? Jesus. Sensing that she wasn't interested in talking about her family, I brought the conversation back to her comment about there being no new info.
はい。新しい情報は皆無ですね。ホットなフォークロアなんで目撃情報や噂は上がってましたけど。
そこから手がかりとなる何か取っかかりみたいなのは見つけられないか？
最新の目撃情報も噂も以前のものと同じです。先輩が言ったメールを送る云々は引っかかりもしません。
Folding my arms, I squinted up at the ceiling. I hated feeling so powerless and unprepared while the prophecy was just around the corner.
ここに至ってはどちらかに決めた方がいいと思うんですけど。
Lowering my gaze from the ceiling, I looked back at her.
何がだ
$10 she leaves alone. I bet so. I asked.
九段先輩の知り合いを害そうとしているのがフォークロアたる怪異か、それとも人間か。
Trying to hurt your friend, a creature from folklore, or is it a person? Oh, I like your line of questioning, Koto. Okay, Koto is the detective prince, confirm. It's not Sakuya, it's Koto. Koto is the smart one, Sakuya dumb. Her words hit me like a blow to the head, but I knew she was right. I'd been trying to come up with a plan to combat the ghost, but
相手が人間なら話は早い。
神秘学研究会の部長としては九段は存在しているとして扱っていますけど、九段の九段がそうだとは確定できません。それに
Plus,
この九段は他の九段とは断りを外れている。
because of the messages, but even so.
人だとして対策をして、もし相手が怪異だったら。
YOLO and shit. Throw a crucifix. Light up a smudge sticks. There we go. You're done. I recalled the moment when it appeared to vanish and reappear before my eyes. Still have a feeling that's human. It's just a magic trick.
対策を一つに絞った方が効果的だと思うんすけどね。
She had a point, but
自分がしてやられるなら仕方ねえで済むが、瞳子さんに被害があってしょうがなかったじゃ済まされない。
But it's for Toko-san! For my beloved Toko-san! Sakuya, you're gay. Telling her to come over to the bed and have some snacks. By snacks, do you mean yourself or... Sorry. I switched places with Koto at the computer. Ah, I see.
何を調べてるんですか？エッチのサイト？
Koto, no! Koto, no! Remind her that she's Kana! Koto, no! Ecchi no saito.
エッチだよ。
It's a Meech.
姉のパソコンで見るわけがないだろうが。
Like a I mean, you can use incognito. Just saying. I can show you how to erase your browser. Koto, no! Koto, no! She offered as she dug into my portion of snacks. Without giving her a response, I searched for Toko-san's homepage. Koto, no! I love Koto already. Koto, you're amazing. Or rather, the page for her culinary school.
なんだか不思議な感じだな。
Amid the paragraphs about the school were photos of various dishes. It was a strange feeling, seeing the school I attended from this outside perspective. In the photos, Toko-san looked both serious and kind, a picture of perfect femininity I aspired to, and also I wanted to... Never mind.
守ってやらないとな。
Sakuya, what did I say? That's kinda gay. Scrolling through the pictures, I found a few personal ones too.
誕生日のパーティー？
Now let's put it this way. She's a kana you can loot. Yes? No? Say yes? Go ieto. There was a photo of Toko-san celebrating her birthday at the school. Below was a brief comment expressing how moved she had been to have her students cook for her, and below that...
これって。
Oh. Uwu?
どうしたんすか？
Also written in the caption section was the date of the party, tomorrow's date from 1 year previous. Also, the reason why I actually been extremely suspicious, and especially so now that I feel like this is not like a supernatural thing, that it's probably like a human thing. It's actually because I rewatched the stream just to see the opening. Then I noticed something. There is one person we haven't seen, I think. And I'm just, wait, who is this? Who is this one? I don't know this one. Toko-san's birthday was tomorrow. Legaspo! Time to present yourself! Yes, your stuff. Just tie yourself in a ribbon.
最悪の富豪だぜ。
The prophecy of misfortune was due on her birthday of all days. Damned was this world unfair. What if this Kudan is actually someone... Okay, so... Toko is a rich girl, right? A rich princess. What if someone is after her somehow? And the victim we know so far, of Kudan, at least, is her student. And then next one is herself, Toko herself. What if this Kudan just wants to hurt Toko? Again, the prophecy of misfortune was due on her birthday. That's too much of a coincidence, I feel. As if this is deliberate. Either that or it's actually Toko. Still sus. Though, I don't know. I'm just sus. I mentally shifted through the pieces of information at top speed, putting them together and pulling them apart. No, but that would be...
Oi, Koto.
God, you're so hot, Sakuya. Stop talking like that. You're hot.
何ですか？履歴の消し方ですか？
Koto, please. Koto, hey, calm thy tits. Calm down, calm thy protrusions. I ignored her teasing comment.
急ぎ、お前に調べてほしいことができた。
Ooh, hello. I informed the other girl just as she bit into another snack. But then what about Sakuya's dreams? It could be a memory, a repressed memory of sort, I feel. That could still work. It's just, I don't know. Something about this just screams, this is not supernatural. I have no idea why. It's just sus, because again, this is Flower's writer. And the fact that they just made it obvious that it's a ghost. And the game almost seemed like it wants us to think, yes, it's supernatural, it's a ghost. Like trying to feed us into this narrative. And I wonder if that's a red herring. I don't know why, I just got that kind of vibe. But we'll see. That's just a theory, guys. A gay theory. Game world. What is this, Yume Utsutsu? The day Shima Toko would receive her prophecy of misfortune. After doing some research into Kudan, I was able to dig out a few hints. Most of them had come from talking with Botoko-san and Koto. And now I had a theory I had enlisted Koto into helping me verify.
できれば外れてほしいところじゃあるが。
Having said that, if I was wrong, it'd put me all the way back to square one. Hello, Bridget, hello, and welcome, welcome to Curse of Gaze. What did you miss? Not much. Basically, Koto and Sakuya was researching stuff, trying to figure out about the Kudan. But then Koto was very skeptical about it. Like, is this an actual Kudan or is it a person? Oh, also the fact that Koto actually mentioned that is kind of sus. Not that to Koto herself, but could be. But I meant in a way that, the fact that the game mentioned that, it just makes my suspicion regarding that the Kudan is just a person and not supernatural ghost. You know, just that's what I feel. Basically that, and now because of their research, I suppose, Sakuya figure out that, oh, on the day Kudan gonna do something to Toko, it's on her birthday. And I had the theory that maybe whoever this Kudan is just wants to hurt Toko. Who knows? Staring up into that vast expanse of perfect blue for too long warped my sense of perspective, making me feel like I was flying up there myself. There was something ironic about it too, like the blue sky and brilliant sun were laughing at me, mocking me for harboring these gloomy thoughts on such a beautiful day. Well, instead of something that the writer usually writes, Alexa, it's more that knowing how the writer usually go with writing stories, I guess, I don't think they will make it so obvious in the very beginning. That's way too obvious, and I don't think that's where they're going, and that's why I believe this is just a person. It's way too obvious when you think about it. And then again, it's as if the game keep trying to tell us, oh, supernatural, ghosty, 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 which makes me feel like, no, I don't think that's the case. They're kind of forcing it, some sus, you know?
こっちだって女子高生らしく海とかプールとか行きたい気分なんだよ。
Beach? Pool? I need that. Although internally I admitted I didn't really fancy going to either. This was a weird habit of mine. Whenever I overuse my brain, I ended up saying the exact opposite of what I was really thinking. I'd say I was cold, when really I felt hot. Well, you are. Stuff like that. People would give me weird looks, so it was a habit I wanted to break. Gotta fix it. I'm able to no one in particular.
何を直さないといけないんですか?
I turn in the direction of the familiar voice. Jesus,
お待たせしました、先輩。
Hi, pointing again. Pew pew pew! Surprised that she had managed to sneak up on me, I looked back at the imprints of her shoes in the park's gravel path.
なるほどね。
九段先輩。
いや、性格が悪いのを直さないとなってつぶやいたんだよ。
What do you mean by terrible personality? Your personality is fine. Just very protruding. Your personality. I'm talking about personality.
先輩はいい人じゃないですか。
Thank you, Koto. I told her I was pleased to hear that, and if she was joking. Koto grinned, flashing her canines, and returned that I had to be a good person right now, since I was going out of my way to help someone.
まあ、そういう見方もあるの。
I said modestly, feeling a little awkward and at the straightforward praise. Then I asked Koto the outcome of her investigation.
はい、きちんと調べ上げてきましたよ。意外とみんな SNS に情報をあげるタイプだったんで、やりやすかったです。
そうか。それじゃあ聞かせてもらおうか。
After she finished telling me the information I'd requested, I felt a mixture of both relief and anxiety at the knowledge that my guess hadn't been off the mark. Now I would have to go through with the confrontation.
九段先輩。
This feels like flowers.
なんだ？
先輩から頼まれた料理教室の生徒さんたちの心情書もどきですけど、それって今回の件に関係あるんですよね。
Wait. Culinary school students. Wait, remember? Oh, there is one particular story that was brought up for no reason. Wait, remember about the lady who was hurt? The first victim of Kudan? Wasn't her husband was infatuated or interested in Toko? Wait. What if it's her? Wait. Hold on. Is this where you're going with this? Wait, hold up. I nodded. She was the one who had asked me whether I was going to treat this as Kudan. This Kudan as a supernatural phenomenon or as a human being. So what if this Kudan phenomenon is just like in flowers? They use urban legends. They use the mysteries as a way to do something, to cover up something. For example, just like the twins. And then, you know, the twins with them disappearing, and then the twins, one of them got hurt kind of thing. Remember that? What if they're pulling that again in this game? Huh.
プロクルステスの信頼。
プロ、何ですか?
Oh my god, you just sound so dumbfounded, bro. What the fuck did you say?
プロ、何ですか?
You're so cute. Reminder, she's Kana.
プロクルステス。定義に合わせて現実の方を曲げてしまうのをプロクルステスの信頼っていうらしい。
You kinda sound like Erika now. Sakuya, you're supposed to be dumb. Still not quite following, Koto's brows furrowed.
ギリシャの伝説で捕まえた旅人を自分の寝台に寝かせて寝台からはみ出すと切り落とし、短すぎるとかかとに重しをつけて引き伸ばした。
What?
その容赦のない行いから強制の意としてプロクルステスの寝台ってつけられたんだとよ。
運動部らしからぬ博識ですね。
以前本好きの姉が教えてくれたんだよ。姉がサブカルマニアだと雑学ばかりが増える。
Obscure nerdy stuff. In Before Your Sister is just Suo and Erika. You know what? I'm not gonna be surprised So at least you've got some genius in you. You know what? You're half a genius just like me. How about that? Hey, Sakuya? In conclusion, the info I received from Koto showed my deductive reasoning had been correct. Oh, we got a 5 head over here.
普段は怪異か人かの断定。そして料理教室のみんなを疑うのは自分の推理を信じるあまりに現実を曲げてしまっているんじゃないのか。
Oh, don't say they're gonna do it. Don't say they're gonna make me choose the investigating part, the deducting part. No. No. Like Pro Cruz and his Iron Bed. That one. The sound of my name being called from far away put my thoughts back into reality and towards the steps leading to the park.
あれって今日災いの予言を受ける人だよ。
Ah, yes. All the ladies is here. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. I confirm, although I hadn't intended for that to be the case. When I waved to Toko-san, she waved back and hurried towards us, followed by another woman a few paces behind. Sawako! Concerned for her health, I told her she needn't rush in this heat.
お待たせいたしました。
Sorry, I just... Oh boy.
ごめんなさい。待たせてしまって。
They're hot. Have I mentioned they're hot? Iwai-san seemed impervious to the heat, while Toko-san pressed her hand to her chest. Her very... Oh, you're not gonna say it? I thought you're gonna be like just like the other Flowers protagonist, where they just deliberately go into detail about someone's chest. Looking a little short of breath, beside me, Koto looked at Iwai-san, then turned her ultramarine eyes to Toko-san.
あら、そちらの方は？
以前話していた協力者です。ほら、挨拶しろよ。
はい。九段女子高等学校の1年生で秋梨ことと言います。
Shirogane plus Shirahane plus Yaigaki Shiragaki-san. Blinking as though emerging from a dream, she introduced herself. Iwai-san gave her name, and Toko-san bowed politely to show her thanks. Why do I feel... Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna have a sore throat soon. It's kinda hurting. It's been hurting today. Well, not getting sore throat soon. I think I am having a sore throat. Brain, work, please. My brain ain't working today. I don't know why. Probably the girls. I'm gonna blame the girls.
私の名前は島東子と言います。秋梨さんにはお手数をおかけして。
Their exchange was perfectly friendly, and yet...
どうした？
For some reason, hearing Toko-san's name seemed to send a ripple of shock through Koto, like waves spreading out across the surface of a lake. Richinary next Yuzu body. Yes. It wasn't an obvious reaction, but I caught the look of astonishment followed by a flash of pain as she stared at the other woman.
お会いしたことがあったかしら。
Toko-san mustn't have been oblivious either.
おかしな質問とは思いますが、島さんのお家は島造船とウッドスペーシアを経営なさっていますか？
What Spacia? Wood Spacia? What? Oh, hello, kakabruang lolo, and welcome on Venom 2. Curse of Gaze. Looking bewildered, Toko-san nodded. Those sounded like company names.
そういえば前に岩井さんが島家は造船と林業で財を成したとか言っていたな。
But why would Koto bringing up the Shima family's businesses?
お前に島先生の話ってしたことがなかったよな。
はい。知り合いが勤めていまして、その兼ね合いで。
You know someone who works there, whomst? Koto? Koto? Clasping her hands together in front of her chest, Toko-san smiled genially. Still, something about it struck me as odd. Sure, you might recognize the CEO of a company, but the CEO's daughter?
今はそれどころじゃないしな。
Sakuya, you're being smart. I'm scared now. I muttered to myself, then cleared my throat.
今さら確認をするわけではありませんが、ついに期日がやってきました。
My words blew through our group like a gust of winter wind.
ここにいることに協力してもらい、私なりに九段についてのアプローチをしてみました。
It's kinda creepy that the three of them is staring straight into my soul right now. Am I the only one that thinks that? Kinda scary. I explained everything I had discovered so that we were all on the same page.
九段さんには本当に骨を折ってもらって感謝しています。
私からも感謝を申し上げます。Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, just girls in suits. My weakness, you know? Not wanting them to think I was trying to solicit praise for my hard work, I shook my head.
今話した九段についての報告は、これから行う上でのみんなに頭に入れてほしい事柄だったので話しただけです。まあ、前振りは済んだところで。何かできることがあるなら何でもおっしゃってください。
You're so hot.
エッチだよ。
Her expression didn't change, but Iwai-san looked at me with sincerity in her eyes. I was glad to see she was on board, because I was about to ask something dangerous of her.
よかった。これからするのは一人では難しい。手助けが必要なんです。
What kind of help, Sakuya?
ここへみんなを呼び出したってことは、もしかしてチームを組むってことですか？
Koto asked with a glance around the group. She looked to be back to her usual self.
ドリームチームを作るんだよ。ディープパープルみたいに。
Dream Team? Deep Purple? Wait, what? Stop being Erika and Suo! No, actually, don't stop. You're sexier that way, thanks. Ignoring their confused looks, I carried on.
今までは怪異が九段が来るのを待ち構えていただけだった。守りに徹していた。今度は攻めに転じるんです。
Ah, seme ni. Yes, time to be a seme, guys.
攻め？
Seme? in before, Koto just says, "Oh, so you're a top?" I swear, Koto, if you actually do that, if you actually fucking do that,
罠を仕掛ける。狐狩りだ。
I'm so glad you didn't, but I'm kind of disappointed that you didn't. Time to go hunting, guys. Ghost hunters! Deep in thought, I gaze out at the sinking sun as I walked.
今更じゃあるが。
On my way to slay the monster, I asked myself again whether the trap approach was really the right way to go. First things first, I had to consider the origin of the situation. Eliminating ghosts was no ordinary matter. The method had to be accordingly extraordinary. So firstly, was what happened to Shimatoko the work of human hands? Fuck! You're actually doing it, asshole! This is just flowers, you fucker! Shit! I am so tempted to see the guide, but I won't. Orchestrated by a human. I will actually go here. I feel. I will actually go here. Coincidence? I mean, in Flowers, a lot of coincidence did happen. Yes, but someone did get hurt. Okay, so the things that we have is apparently Sakuya asked Koto to research something, and apparently Koto was researching about the culinary student. Now, why would that be? What part of the students is she investigating? And she also mentioned social media. This kind of thing was easily found in social media or something along the line. It was what she said. It's either B or C. Although I still heavily leaning towards to orchestrated by a human. I mean, someone was there and they ran away. But what if it's a coincidence? Because I don't have... I could not think of any coincidence that might happen. I probably missed it if it's actually a coincidence. That's... yeah, exactly, Alexa. Do we have any proof of being a coincidence? That's exactly it. Okay. The fact that someone actually did try to terrorize the girl, well, Toko, someone deliberately did that, and they did mention, oh, this is something that normal human can do. So you know what, I'm gonna go with this. I wouldn't get anywhere without first defining this. My answer changed for who or what my trap would be targeting. Another question followed the first. How did Kudan seemingly teleport? There was another Kudan. I'm gonna say it that way because like a magic trick. Imagine you have like a twin. Do you know the magic trick where the twins seem like they're teleporting kind of thing? What if it's something like that, but just someone wearing black clothes, basically? You know, magic trick. Following the mental threats to their end, I reaffirmed to myself that I was on the money. The information I had so far all pointed in one particular direction, and that took me to... why was a countdown sent by text this time? This. Because it's too much of a coincidence that someone got hurt, and then 7 days later, was it? 7 days later, it's the time where Kudan will appear to do something to Toko is on the birthday. So I would say to dramatically coincide with a birthday. This doesn't make any fucking sense, I feel. So I would say this. I don't know whether I'm right or not. I could actually check, but I don't want to. I could check. Here, let me show you. I will explain. So, the guide doesn't exist in English. I don't know what about now, but when I checked after the stream, I did not find anything in English. So I made my own. Look at this. I made my own. I actually wrote it down, but in a way that I won't get spoiled. Hard to explain how I managed to do it, but yes, I didn't get spoiled at all, except one thing that I accidentally saw, but that's it. I don't know any context. All I see is just what the fuck, and that's it. But I will not say what. Don't worry. But I don't know any context at all. This is just a ABC kind of thing. Don't worry, I didn't look at it. I'm still going at it blind. And I still don't know which choice is which because of how I wrote down the guide. Thankfully, I cannot read kanji, so I wasn't spoiled at all. So hey, according to CC, being illiterate is good. I'd already come to this conclusion before, but arriving at all over again gave me the confidence I needed to trust in its legitimacy. Having said that, finding out I was wrong at this point would have been too late, what with everything already set in motion. Squinting into the setting sun as it shifted from deep red to inky indigo, I readjusted my grip on my trusty tool and set up for the showdown. Hello, Aurelia, hello, and welcome, buonveno to Curse of Gaze, welcome. We'll see what's gonna happen. The song The Final Countdown was playing in my head. Standing in the deep shadows of the culinary school classroom, my mind turned into idle thoughts to pass the time. Today was what Christians called the Lord's Day, a day of rest, yet here I was in the spacious classroom. Usually the school would be open on a Sunday, and the whole building would be buzzing with students attending yoga and flower arranging classes. However, once every 6 months, the building shut down for routine maintenance work, the technicians focusing on the air conditioning in the basement and the machinery room with its power boards. Today, the only ones in the deathly silent building were those technicians and me. Or should I say, us. I had carefully conveyed the meeting time in my message. Since I wanted to be able to move freely, I hadn't been able to recreate the outfit properly, but wrapped in a white satin fabric, I was sure I looked the part. What? To be on the safe side, I had been on standby since 30 minutes prior to the agreed time, staring fixedly out the window at the darkness while I waited for the ghost to stumble into my trap. My eyes didn't take in the clusters of buildings or the cloud-covered sky. All my brain's processing power was dedicated to going over the preparations, to Toko-san, and to wondering whether I was climbing into a Procrustean bed. Was I bending reality to fit to my own standards? No, that would require supernatural powers, I chuckled internally. But then again, while a supernatural being might warp reality with their own hopelessly twisted emotions, so too did human beings. Wasn't that precisely the case with the person I was here to ensnare? The thoughts swirled ceaselessly around in my head, but while my mind was distracted, my nerves were more sharply honed than ever. Whenever I was under the weather, or when I was desperate to win a kendo match, my olfactory sense would become strangely heightened. I was suddenly hyper-aware of the sharp plasticky scent of the satin fabric wrapped around my body in the semblance of a dress. The green scent of ornamental English plants tinged with the earthy smell of their soil. The faint tang of blue cheese that stubbornly lingered from the previous class, no matter how thoroughly the room had been cleaned. I really like the descriptions, man. Jesus. Then, a fresh whiff of rose perfume. Narrowing my eyes, I saw a black shape reflected in the window glass. Amid the black, something shone dark gray, clutched in its left hand. She was here.
ようやく会えたな。災いを予言する者、クダン。
You're so cool, holy fuck. Can I hear that again? Please, allow me.
ようやく会えたな。災いを予言する者、クダン。Yes.
What? Yikes. This Sakuya is way too pretty. Oh, hello. Creepy. Divesting myself of my satin cocoon, I turned to face the woman in the black dress. Although her face remained covered by the veil, I could tell she was shaken to find that I was not, as she had no doubt believed. Shima Toko.
その手に持っている警棒で襲うつもりだったのかい？災いの予言どころじゃないな。
Ooh, I taunted her. Is that Hate's voice? I mean, the lady that sounds kind of like Hate? Without responding, Kudan began to slowly retreat. She'd realized she had mistaken her target, and she knew she'd been tricked.
正直、疑いたくはなかったよ。相手が怪異の方が心苦しくなかった。けれど、あんたがトウコさんを狙う理由を知っちまったら、そうもいかなくなった。
Ha ha! I'm a genius! It looks a lot like Black Gloves Yusuri. Ha! No! Don't do that! Come on! Damn it. She stopped in her tracks, no longer glancing over her shoulder for a chance to escape. Her voice echoed under the high ceiling, soft but unpleasant in a way that burrowed into my ears.
いや、あんたの考えているようなことじゃない。後輩に調べてもらったと言ったろう。この料理教室に通うみんなのことを。
Shaking my head, SMH, I forced a bold smile to my face. I still couldn't see Kudan's face, but by now she knew that I had already discovered her true identity. Behind the gauzy fabric, a crescent moon smile curved across her features. Okay, so this was how she wanted to play it. Well then.
容赦することはないみたいだな。九段。いや、茅野優子。
Yeah! Nailed it! Nailed it! I'm a genius! Half a genius, but a genius! Ha! Yes. At last I revealed Kudan's true name. The woman who had herself been attacked by Kudan and ended up with her left hand in bandages seemed emboldened. Tone tinged with amusement, she asked me when I figured it out. Well, if you asked me just now, or earlier, but see? I'm right.
初めに奇妙に感じたのは、九段に襲われて怪我をしたっていう、その左手だよ。
へえ。何がおかしかった？
部活で剣道をやってる兼ね合いで、指を怪我したやつはたくさん見ている。で、あんたは左手の指も綺麗に折れたから、逆にすぐつく。ひびとかの方が治りが遅いらしくって。そう言った。まあそこまではおかしくない。だが処置がおかしかった。左手は包帯でぐるぐる巻きにされていた。中指と薬指をくっつけるようにしてがっちりと固定していたよな。
I went on.
綺麗に折れたと言ってただろ。形がしっかり保たれていて骨のずれもないなら固定しないんだよ。指を固定したまま直すと筋肉や神経が固まって動かなくなっちまうから、痛くても可能な限り動かすようにする。
Hey, apparently Sakuya is not dumb! Wait, Sakuya, you're too perfect. That's... You need to be nerfed. Can someone nerf Sakuya? Please nerf Sakuya. That had given me the idea that maybe there was no injury, that perhaps she had simply wrapped her hand up to make it look like she'd been hurt. I told her that when I asked my friend to look into the students, I requested she focus on Kaya no Yuko in particular.
そう。せっかく九段へ罪をかぶせようと思ったのにな。でも。
Wait, why does she sound like Nerine? Like deep voiced Nerine? No, am I going crazy?
そう。せっかく九段へ罪をかぶせようと思ったのにな。でも。
I wish I know all the voice actors in this game. I want to know. MCs under Hatsumi has to be smart even if they want to be dumb. Her flippant tone hardened.
だったら私がなぜあの女を島東子を恨んでいるか知ってるでしょ?
Jealousy? The hatred dripping from her words sent an icicle down my spine. This was the root of it. The motivation that had driven her target to Toko-san.
ああ、あんたには婚約者がいて、この料理教室には花嫁修行の一環で通っているという話だったが、それも嘘だ。いや、事実で亡くなったと言った方がいいか。
Oh. It stopped being the truth. Is it because of your husband?
嘘なんかじゃない!
Oh. Scary. I like that though. I mean, like, the voice acting. Holy shit.
嘘なんかじゃない。
Ooh. She raised her voice for the first time. A ghostly woman was terrifying, an erratic one equally so.
じゃあ別の言い方をしよう。あんた婚約破棄されたそうだな。
Oh shit! What? So that's what you were researching! Bruh. I could almost hear her teeth grinding. Her anger seemed to radiate from her, filling the room, but I couldn't lose my nerve.
婚約破棄になった理由は、一度その婚約者を島東子さんに会わせたから。それで、婚約者はあんたから東子さんへ心変わりした。
Nailed
違う
it!
かい？
Fucking nailed it! Nailed it! Hey hey! Hey hey!
そうよ。だから私に戻ってこさせるために、あの女に少しばかり怪我をしてもらおうと思ったのよ。
She sounds familiar. I don't know why. Whom's this you? It's a mage. Her hand shook around her baton.
顔でも潰せば自分の元へ戻るとでも思ったか。
Jesus fuck. Still couldn't glimpse her face, but I could tell she was grinning. Her lips twisted into the unpleasant crescent moon. Also, whoever that guy is who was gunning for Toko, my apologies, dude, but she mine now. Ha 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 ha.
東子さんを怯えさせるために襲う日をメールでカウントダウンさせ送っていたってわけか。
The warped mouth widened into a half moon. That's when I understood. Although I'd already known. There was another Kudan.
そうか。脅迫メールのことを知らないんだな。共犯じゃない。いいように使われてたってことだな。
Interesting, right? Yeah, I did pick that. Oh, okay.
何よ。
No, that sounds like Nerine. What the fuck? I'm tripping, dude! I'm just curious about the VAs.
何よ。
I swear you sound like Nerine.
何よ。
I don't know. I'm just... I have flowers withdrawal, guys.
あんた、なんでこの時間にここへ来ようと思った？東子さんがこのビルに入ったのを見たからか？そうじゃないよな。
Hello, Vince. Hello. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream, man. And hopefully we'll see you in the next stream. Thank you for stopping by, though. For the first time, Kudan seemed taken aback, and a chink of humanity shone through. I stared intently at the area her eyes should be.
普段は2人いるんだよ。バカ2人がスクリームの真似をしやがったのさ。
The other one, though. Whomst? I referenced the popular slasher flick. Taking her back to that night, I told her how the Kudan I had seen outside this building was her, but that there had also been another Kudan who vanished like smoke.
私の足で追いつけないほどの相手で、なおかつ幽霊みたいに消えたのを確かに見た。だから私はこいつが本物のKudanだと思っちまった。だが、なんてことはない。Kudanに紛争していたやつがあんた以外にもう一人いたんだよ。
Who and why? Thank you.
誰か。
あんたももう察しているんだろ？当て馬にされたのさ。
Oh,
あんたの
what?
婚約者にな。
Okay, now that's the one I missed. He did appear for a second and seemed to be a little bit sus with the staring, though. She didn't deny it. She must have guessed from the fact that she was invited here, whether by email or phone. The Kudan before me trembled slightly as I explained what I had inferred from the clues.
あんたの想像通り、婚約者は東子さんへ恋心を抱いた。あんたが抱いた妄想のように、東子さん側からのアプローチはなかったがね。
Oh!
交際を迫ったが、すげなく交わされた。
Oh!
あの男は諦めなかった。
Jesus, what an asshole! Ew, asshole! And as she was wondering how to win her over, what do you know? Kudan conveniently appeared. Or rather, you did, I went on.
はじめは、
Ooh, sorry.
あの日2人で現れたKudanから察するに、マッチポンプで自分で襲い、 助けたように振る舞い惚れさせようと考えていたが。
Haha, too bad for you, dude. That girl mine. Sakuya Broly.
九段はあんただと気づいた婚約者は、ご丁寧にカウントダウンのメールまでして盛り上げてみせた。
Ah. I laid out the individual parts of the bewildered Kudan. The countdown wasn't a lead up to the day of the prophecy, but rather a setting of the stage.
そりゃそうだよな。助けるなら劇的な方がいい。誕生日とかにね。
Ah, okay, that makes sense. So in a way, it is a coincidence. For the two Kudans at least. Ah. Whoa. When suddenly, damn, you're good, lady. Thoughts consumed by rage and revenge. Until now, Kyuko-san had failed to realize that today was Toko-san's birthday. Before all this, she'd even celebrated it herself.
誕生日の今日は圧巻である九段から助けるための運命の日ってわけだ。前とは違う分業制になった。襲うのは茅野優子、助けるのは婚約者のあの男。
Sakuya is just flinging around her big pee-pee right now, just slapping it to this lady's face right now. Jesus. As though the room were freezing cold, the tiny tremors running through her body had grown into big bone-shaking shudders. She didn't even notice when the baton slipped from her hands. My work here was done.
自分を支えていた確固とした目的を、意味をなくしたんだからな。
Seeing her wrapping her arms around herself, utterly defeated, I called out into the corridor. A moment later...
さっさと歩きなさい。
Suplex me. I'm the Kudan. Sawako, I'm the Kudan. Suplex me, please. You can just fist me in the face, thanks. I'll thank you. Just as I'd asked, she directed the fiancé who had been lying in wait for his opportunity to rescue Toko-san into the room at knife point.
さすがにやりすぎじゃないんですかね。
このナイフはこの男が持っていたものですよ。
Bro, what? Dude brought a knife? Ew! 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 Ew, disgust. What a fucking incel. Well, that changed things. I thought he was here simply to save Toko-san, but it looked like the man had intended to hurt Yuko-san at the same time. Oh my god! Jesus, dude, why? You've got it all wrong. He yelled, clearly not knowing when to give up.
はあ？じゃあ何のつもりで休業中のこのビルへ潜んでたんだよ。
Ooh. I came to save her from this bitch! Spittle flew from the corners of his mouth as he jabbed a finger at Yuko-san. His ex-fiancé started in a fright, then abruptly crumpled to the floor, staring up at him sorrowfully. Oh god. This dude is fucking disgusting. Burn it. Not for real, but burn it with fire. As we watch in silence, a sleazy smile curled across his lips. I happened to see this woman and thought she was acting strangely, so I followed her. Ha ha. Too bad for you, Kudan apparently is smart. The man seemed to think this made it perfectly acceptable to be wandering the halls of an empty building. Looking between Yuko-san, cowering on the floor, and the man's contorted countenance, I burst into laughter.
たまたまって言ったか？
Sakuya? My. The man heatedly demanded to know what was so funny.
様子のおかしい元婚約者を追ってきたのは100歩譲っていい。けどな。
Who? I indicated the knife in Iwai-san's hand.
なんでお前はナイフなんて持って歩いていたんだよ。
Ooh.
それもたまたまか？ああ。それと携帯見せてみろ。気持ち悪いメールを送ってないか見てやるよ。
Oh my god, did you hear the way she talks? Ah? Oh god, oh god, oh god, you're hot!
なんでお前はナイフなんて持って歩いていたんだよ。それもたまたまか？ああ。それと携帯見せてみろ。気持ち悪いメールを送ってないか見てやるよ。
見てるよ。Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Sakuya, stop being a chap! Hey! You need to calm thy protrusions. You're too OP! You're too OP! Calm down! Oh, I need to hydrate. Oh, speaking of hydrate. You know what? Me too, because... Bruh. Jeebus. His hateful gaze bored into me. I bet he hadn't deleted the messages, but I wasn't afraid of him. Yuko-san, on the other hand, curled in on herself even further.
なあ、茅野さん。こんな男、大したやつじゃない。執着するほどの価値はない。
Boom. Roasted. Haha.
クソビッチ。
From behind the veil, her gaze roved over my features as though trying to see into the very depths of my heart. After a long moment, her shudders finally subsided. Oh, hello, Cici, hello, and welcome, buonvenuto. Curse of gaze. It was like the evil spirit that had been possessing her had finally vacated its host, as I was thinking about how to clean up this mess of the two Kudans.
茅野さん。
I had told her to remain hidden until it was over. Out of the darkness came a clear voice, straight from the lips of the person who had fueled their delusions. Why delude yourself? I am gay! Toko, probably. The cry came from Yuko-san. She knew her ex-fiancé better than any of us. Could predict how he would behave. With a feral howl of rage, he charged at me. No, at Yuko-san. At first, I thought he meant to vent his pent-up anger on her. Yui-san seemed to think the same as she held up the knife. Then,
止まりなさい!
breaking away from her appointed position, she moved to protect Yuko-san. But the man's target was the fallen baton. He snatched it up off the ground. Oh! Then turned his bloodshot glare onto the shaking woman, Toko-san. Oh no, you didn't! No! Don't you fucking dare touch my Toko-san! He held the dull grey baton aloft, ready to bring it down to Toko-san, who stood frozen in the face of his overwhelming fury.
甘いんだよ!
Haha! Sakuya! Sakuya! Come on, chat! Sakuya! 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 Go! I brought my wooden sword down hard on a man's shoulder. Sakuya! 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 The blade, which had sustained thousands of strikes during practice, hit unprotected human flesh for the first time. The impact of the wood against soft skin and heart bone vibrated up to where my hand grasped the hilt.
気持ちのいいもんじゃねえな。
I grimaced at the unmistakable feel of bone breaking.
咲夜さん。
Oh my god, that face though. Oh my lord. Jebus. Rage eclipsing pain, the man still would not yield. The baton glinted dully as it advanced on Toko-san, staggering forward one step at a time. But his movements were sluggish. Powered by hatred, he was simply moving single-mindedly to fulfill his goal. This Kudan would not stop until it had achieved what it set out to do.
引導はあなたが渡さなくちゃならない。
Ooh, sorry. My words were not for him, but for Toko-san. Confusion, bewilderment, and then understanding. Resolute, Toko-san turned to face the man head-on and drew herself up to her full height.
あなたとお付き合いすることはできません。
Burn, motherfucker! The thing that hurts more than a fucking sword. A wooden sword on your shoulder, breaking your bone. I cannot return your feelings. Oh! This game is so fucking good. Her words were the trigger. Slapped by those words of rejection, the man froze. Then the pain seemed to hit him all at once. He groaned, let out a wail, fell to his knees, and pressed his forehead against the ground. His sobs filled the room. Toko, I'm gay. You know what to do, Toko-san. Okay, I'm gay. And the dude is like, ah, fuck. From the way his shoulders shook, I could tell that his own demons was now exorcised. Huh. I love that. I love how... how to say this? That demons do exist, but it's like the demons within us. I love how whenever the person, the bad person, I suppose, finally woke up from their from being blinded by rage or hatred or just obsession, just blinded by distorted cognition, the description went something along the lines of exercise. Interesting. That is extremely interesting. Huh. I mean, it's by Flowers Writer, so of course it's gonna be fucking good. Moving away from the man, I crouched down beside Yuko-san, her veil now pushed back to reveal her young, terrified
こ
face.
れでしまいだ。あんたも悪夢を見ていたと思って忘れた方がいい。
私は島先生を。
あの人は許すよ。そういう人だ。
Funny how you're talking as if you've known her for like years, Sakuya? Suspicious. Of course she would. Even now she was looking down with compassion at the man who had tried to hurt her. But Yuko-san was still looking at me disbelievingly, face racked with guilt.
自分なんて幸せになる権利なんてないって顔だな。だけどそいつは間違いだぜ。あんたは自分を低く見すぎてるんだ。十分可愛いんだよ。もっといい男を見つければいい。
Sakuya-san, ちょい待ち。ちょっと待って。Sakuya-san, you are being a smooth talker? Are you flirting to someone who was about to hurt Toko? Did you just actually win? You're a pretty girl. There are plenty more and better fish in the sea, you know, because you're pretty. She is the biggest chat I've ever fucking seen. Bro. I forced a broad grin to my face, and my efforts were rewarded with one in return. In my opinion, the wide, genuine smile on her face was far prettier than her usual demeanor. What?
目の前にこんなにいい人がいるのだものね。
What? What? Yuko-san? Yuko-san? Oh my god! What an absolute chad! What? What? And she wrapped her blacklight arms around me!
Yes, 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 yes.
In the end, I settled for simply returning the embrace in silence. Sakuya! You're too hot! Everyone is falling for you! What the fuck? Oh my god. The secret route unlocked. Kudan had transformed back into a woman who now wept in my arms as I gently rocked her and stroked her hair like a parent consoling a child. Oh my god, Sakuya! Sakuya, what the fuck? Why are you making girls fall in love with you? I mean, you make all people in the chat fall in love with you. But, oh. Hi? Without missing a beat, I responded that it was because the room had good AC.
それにコーヒーまでついてる。
Ah! You just have to mention coffee. Well, I'm gonna hydrate myself with water because I can't drink coffee. The younger girl pulled a face at my implicit demand for caffeine. Same, Sakuya. I love you even more now. Oh my god, this game just jumped up through my list of favorite VNs right here. Just jumps up immediately. Holy fuck! I mean, as expected from Flowers Rider, but Jesus! Still, she obediently went over to the coffee maker, took the pot from the heater, and poured me a cup. At this point, this game could possibly be, I don't know, 4th in my list? What was 4th? Was it Highway Blossom? But man, after this, I'll see though. I'll see. Could be the 4th best game Yuri VN I've ever played. We'll see.
体育科はミルク以外の飲料は禁止だって聞いたことあるんですけど。
She commented, placing my steaming cup onto the table before me, along with 1 pot of creamer and 2 of sweetener. She knew my tastes well.
バレー部とかレンのところもそうだって聞いたな。でもまあ。
I don't need to grow anymore, I said with a laugh. You are just flexing at this point. Sakuya, stop flexing. You're a perfectionist. SMH. 1 flowers, 2 Yume Otsutsu, 3 kindred spirits, 4 highway blossoms. Yeah, 4 is highway blossoms, but depending on how this wraps up, this has the chance to be my 4th best game. Depends, really. Either the 4th or just along with Highway Blossoms, probably gonna be the 4th because I can't choose right now. We'll see.
まあ確かに。でも嫌味ですね。
She lingered by my chair instead of returning to her desk, staring resentfully down at my chest. Hang on, I wasn't talking about those! Stop pointing! Yay, points. Points at Bobs. Points at Bobs, yes! Don't do that. Koto, stop it.
私としては身長の方を言ったんだけどね。
Oh yeah, by the way, her height... apparently, her height, Sakuya's height, is 172. Azuma Karen has the same height, 172. Koto was 144. 144. Toko-san is 165? 64? I don't remember. 160 something. Taller than me. Oh shit. But yeah. Sakuya is fucking tall as shit.
だとしても私に向かってそれは嫌味に違いありませんよ。
Cheeks flushed, she protested adorably, letting her words go in one ear and out the other. I poured the creamer and sweetener into my coffee.
そうか？背は低い方が可愛いだろう。身長が高くたって一定のスポーツと伝統を取り替えるのが楽くらいしか取り柄ないぞ。
Sakuya-san! ちょっと待って。Stop being a flirt! I think being short is cute. Sakuya-san? やめてくだストップ。やめてくだストップ。This fucking chat right here! I stirred the liquid with a spoon. The sweetness of the creamer swirled and melded with the bitterness of the coffee. There was nothing better post-meal than a sugary cup of joe. Oh my god. Stop. I want some coffee now.
かわいい。
Oh. 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 Oh? Oh.
なんだって？
Oh. Oh. Hi. Koto, are you okay? Are you alright?
あ、いや、背が高いのももうちょっとあるでしょ。なんかほら、かっこいいとか。
While I couldn't compare myself to Ren, I was aware that for whatever reason I had a certain level of popularity among the girls. Putting my hand to my chest, I made an exaggerated show of thanking her.
まあ、九段にまで好かれるくらいですからね。
At this point, every girl's in this universe is just...
Are you guys horny?
And everyone is just...
Yes.
All kinds of yeses from all the girls for Sakuya right here. Jesus fuck. I mean, understandable. Immediately regretting her words, she cut herself off with a guilty look. Guilty look, you made me die. I thought back to the events of that night. In the darkness of the classroom, I had held Kudan, now returned to Yuko, in my arms. Once her ex-fiance's sobs faded into silence, the man contacted the police to turn himself in before any of the rest of us could. I'd asked Koto, who was waiting outside in the corridor with Toko-san, to contact the police if necessary, but it turned out not to be. He admitted to his crimes with a clear, unburdened expression, and I thought again, as I had when we faced off, that it was as though his demons had been exorcised. I don't know why this gives me Persona 5 vibe. Did we change someone's heart? With gays? That's the premise! This is Persona 5, but gays! We exorcise the shadow with gays! Instead of Persona. Okay, confirmed. That's definitely the story, guys. I figured it out. As he explained to the police what he had done, Yuko-san also admitted to her own crimes before we could stop her. I didn't know what charges would be brought against either of them. Toko-san told me that Yuko-san had contacted her once since then, to let her know she wouldn't be returning to the culinary school. Of course, she had informed her she was welcome back anytime.
過剰防衛にならなくてよかったですよね。
正直、私もそれにはビビってたよ。
While I had acted in self-defense, I'd still broken a bone and had been prepared to suffer the consequences. However, the man had covered for me, or rather he seemed content to bear all the responsibility for the results of his actions. Koto's guilty expression softened into a smile.
随分と素直になったあの男の人もそうですけど、九段の茅野優子さんという人も素直に受け入れてましたし。
I knew where she was going with this, and I picked up her train of thought.
My Fair Lady みたいに。
Like in My Fair Lady, because she is my fair lady now. Part of my fair ladies. Ha ha! Sakuya probably. I referenced an old movie I loved and flashed my teeth in a smile like the one I'd seen on Yuko's face that night.
それ素敵ですね。
I was about to respond with a joke, but I held my tongue. With her tongue. Never mind. Coming soon DM though? I genuinely thought so too. Sure, there were some mistakes that could never be made good, but this was a case where a fresh start was possible.
なかなかガッツのある人だった。きっと大丈夫だ。
She got balls. She's gonna be just fine. She got huge balls while I got the huge pee-pee. We're like a puzzle. We're meant to be. Is that it, Sakuya? Well, I mean, I still don't know which route I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna YOLO it and see where I end up because apparently I cannot get any bed end. So, taking a sip of hot coffee, the bittersweet liquid spread across my tongue and I released a satisfied sigh. I wish that was me. I mean, drinking coffee, not being the coffee, drinking the coffee.
ほろ苦くともたまには甘いことも起きないとな。
Ah, when life give you bitter coffee, give me it.
なんです？
Sakuya plus Koto, Mara. Yes. Yes. One with absolute big balls and one with absolute big pee-pee. The massive schlong. Telling her it was nothing, I looked out at the vast blue stretch of skies expanding out the window behind the desk. Koto shook me by the shoulder, trying to get my attention back. My coffee almost spilled from the cup, and for some reason I found myself laughing. Asked what was so funny, I thought of that quote again. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. And yet being here in this odd place was a choice I had made myself.
避けずに選んだ運命ってのも悪くない。
I wonder what is with her fixation with fate. Like deciding her own fate. What's with that fixation of that? I wonder if it has something to do with her dreams. With something that happened in the past that she repressed possibly. Again, still a theory. Curious. Koto just tilted her head at me with a sullen look. I waved a hand toward the window. Summer was just getting started. The only sound breaking the silence of the residential street was the wheels of my bike as I pushed it along. Just a little while ago, the dark would have been terrifying, the silence eerie, and the sound of the wheels ominous. However... Is this you going... Oh. The girl I first met on this very road beneath the rays of the setting sun. She was insecure about her height, her strident voice, and her messy hair, but to me, those were her selling points. Her eyes looked straight ahead and never wavered. She was the complete opposite of me, and I never met anyone like her. She made swift decisions and took quick action. Unlike me, who was often paralyzed by indecision, I liked talking to her. I'd invited her to attend my lessons because I wanted to become friends with her. In a mood that was quite unlike me, I'd been fairly forceful with my invite. Oh! Someone is showing the gay? At first, I was worried I'd pressured her into coming. Interesting. She genuinely seemed interested in cooking and attended with enthusiasm. She was on her school's kendo team, but she came by after practice. Ooh, hello. Curiosity piqued by Yuko-san's story, I foolishly went to look at the scene for myself. And like a punishment for not heeding the warning, knowing that it was my fault for not listening, I was resigned to accepting whatever came my way. But Kudan-san came running, as though she had been resolved to protect me from the outset. Even though she could have been heard. Thinking of her earnest jewel-like eyes, my cheeks burn and my heart live in my chest! Sounds like you're coming down with gay to me. To think she would do that for me. A warmth that wasn't from the sultry summer night spread through me, but the next instant it dissipated like a sandcastle swept away by a crashing wave. There at the end of the road beneath the weak lamplight, a shadow— Ooh! Again? Shadowy figure so faint you could miss it. Chasing your own shadow. No matter how fast you run, you can never shake it because your shadow is a part of you. What could you possibly be referring to? I thought of the warning my mother had given me when I was little. And I knew that I could not yet escape from the shadow. What? The shadow of Kudan? What does that mean? What?
Fortune line ってフォークロア知ってる?
The shadow of the Kudan. What could she possibly be referring to? Well, I already have suspicions that there's something more going on with Toko, obviously. Again, with her gloves and whatnot. Bodyguard with gloves as well. I have all kinds of suspicions. Why is there... I feel like something was walking on my glasses. Not that. Yeah, I'm very suspicious. I think there's more. Obviously, there's gonna be more. This is Flowers Rider. Come on. Also, another urban legend. I see. So that's where the game is going. So there's gonna be multiple urban legends, and then it'll lead to something else later on. I see now. Okay.
Fortune? フォーチュンクッキーなら聞いたことあるけど。そのフォーチュンじゃなくてラインがつくの。このフォークロアは願いが叶うっていう噂なんだよ。すごい。それってどんなフォークロアなの？このフォークロアはね、送られてきたチェーンメールフォーチュンラインを4人の友達へ送るの。そうすれば願いが叶うんだって。
Chain mail called the fortune message with an email address in it, and if you send it on to 4 friends, your wish will come true.
メールを送るだけで叶うなんてすごい。
Sus.
でも友達4人に送るときある儀式をしなくちゃいけないんだって。きちんとした手順を踏まないと願いは叶わないんだよ。
Ritual? Okay, creepy.
それってどうやるの？ただ送られてきたアドレスへ願いを書いて送ってもダメなの。まずは時間。深夜12時に送らないとダメ。そして場所。自分が生活している中でよく行く場所で一番高い建物の空に近いところでないとダメ。結構大変ね。だから効果があるんだって。それで空に近い場所、屋上で深夜12時に友達4人へフォーチュンラインのアドレスを貼って送信する。
Okay.
そうすると登録してないアドレスから空メールが送られてくる。受け取ったそのアドレスへ自分の願いを書いて送り返すの。
Blank email from an unknown sender. Will a certain ringtone play if that happen? Don't do it, please.
それで願い
You
が
don't need
叶って
Nagisa.
大金持ちになれるのね。違う。口頭無形な願いはダメなんだって。自分が頑張れば叶うレベルじゃないとダメなの。例えば希望の学校に受かるとか両思いになれるとか。
It's got to be something you could achieve on your own. That just sounds like a... what's the word? What's the thing called? A self-fulfilling prophecy? Isn't that just self-fulfilling prophecy?
学校はどうでもいいけど両思いはいいね。やってみようかな。待って、手順をきちんとやるのは大前提だけど、最初の4人の友達に送るメールが本当は友達じゃなかったり送る時間を誤ってたりしたら罰として
Penalty? What the fuck?
自分が最も恐れているものと会う。
What?
恐れているもの？
Whoa, what the fuck?
ええ、絶対に会いたくない相手。
No! Whoops!
あなたの後ろにも。
あなたの後ろにも Behind you too? What the fuck did you say? Shit. Dang it! All I hear is あなたの後ろにもあなたの後ろにも Behind you too? Also, that's the lady that I saw in the opening. That's the lady that I saw in the opening. And I've been curious. I've been curious about this lady. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. あなたのテレビに。Damn it.
たかだか友達の友達と会うだけだろう。当たり前だろうが。
I reassured her. Also, I should mention that lady just now that we saw kinda looks like Haru, and I'm just like, I'm gonna call her Haru for now. Seeing Koto flapping around preparing extra special coffee. Extra special coffee? I felt a little bad for dumping this on her at such short notice.
だってお前がレンと会いたいって言ってたじゃんか。
Oh, you want to meet Ren? Because Sakuya said, Ren と会いたい。
そりゃ言いましたけど、それは折を見てちゃんとした状況でですよ。
Oh my god, do you have a crush on Ren? Koto? I thought you're part of my harem! I'm disappointed. I'm sad now. Oh. You're supposed to be part of my heart. Damn it. Sakuya probably know me. She grabbed a reserved tin of fancy cookies and placed it on the table.
私の家に招いてとかか？お互い運動部で忙しいから休みが合う日を見つけてたら夏が終わっちまうよ。
だったら今日はなんで休みなんですか？
She sent me a suspicious look as she finished setting up the coffee pot. I grabbed a chocolate cookie from the tin.
今日はクールダウンの日なんだよ。筋肉は鍛えるもんだが常に使ってると疲労する。だから今日は流して終わりってわけ。
Yes, absolutely. Rest day important. Since I was attending school on an athletic scholarship, I couldn't take any real time off from my sport, but today we finished up early after just a light workout. Today's Ren's own rest day happened to coincide with mine, and while eating lunch together, I suggested she come hang out with us in the Cult Research Society Club room later. Preparations finished, Koto settled herself behind her desk, but she couldn't seem to get comfortable. As she got up and sat down again for what seemed like the 100th time, I told her to chill. Not that it's obvious, Koto likes Ren, but then gets rejected, so Sakuya will comfort her, and then she finally joins the harem. Oh no!
落ち着けないっすよ。今から体育科のクイーン B が遊びに来るん
The
です
what?
よ。
Queen Bee of the Jocks! Oh my god.
クイーンビーって別にチアやってないだろう。
それはアメリカの映画の印象ですよね。2年の東カレン先輩は3年生を入れても5子に入るほど憧れていて有名人なんですよ。
One of the top 5 most popular girls in school. Top 5 most popular girls in school! Number 5! Who's the number 5 B? Sawako! I don't know. Number 1, Sakuya. Done. I acknowledged that Ren had indeed achieved a lot. Koto then informed me that I was also one of those 5.
よせあい。
See? One of those 5s. Number 1!
まあ、クダン先輩は悪と癖が強いんで少しの中でも一番下ですけど。
How dare! How dare! Who decide that? How dare! No! Not 5 out of 5! She's number 1! Can you fucking see? God, the muscles! The abs! The maps! The badassery! The chatness! Come on!
お前は褒めて落とすタイプのやつなんだな。
Compliment sandwiches? What the fuck? She giggled at my sarcasm.
その点、東先輩はおおらかで優しくて爽やかな人格者なんで普通科や特進科からも大人気ですしね。
I agreed, adding that it didn't hurt that she was also good looking and friendly. She is, though. Just as the words left my lips, I noticed the door to the room was slightly ajar, and the next moment a voice floated through the gap. Mayuri!
入ってもいい？
The voice was timid and awkward and very familiar. Whomst? Is it Mayuri or... Oh, Mayuri!
私粉コーヒーだね。
Kona Kohi?
お口にあったみたいでよかったです。
Oh my god, look at all the pretty girls. 2 short-haired girls with 1 absolute chat. Oh. PP extremely hard, everyone. I think I need to hydrate myself. Hydrate yourselves as well, because Good Lord Almighty. Look at her. Wait, now that I think about it, doesn't she kind of... If there's a female Joker, Persona 5, would it be her? The glasses, the messy hair, short, kind of a little bit messy hair. It's either her or her, actually. Could work as Joker. Oh my god, imagine them wearing Joker's costume. I think I'm gonna get a heart attack. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Girl's pretty. Please ban.
コーヒーはいい。なんたって心を落ち着かせてくれるもんな。
Ah, coffee. I agree, coffee is the best. Also, what is your expressions, y'all? Also, your Koto, are you okay? Koto, are you okay? Do you need a cold shower or?
蒸し返さないでもらえます？
It's okay, Alexa. It's okay. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Hopefully, we'll see you either later or in the next stream. Bye bye. A few minutes earlier, Ren had come to the door of the club room, but before she could enter, she accidentally overheard our little Ren worshipping session and missed her window of opportunity.
立ち聞きは褒められたことじゃないが、自分の名前が出てたら気になるもんな。
うち的にはサクが褒めてくれたことが驚いたよ。
I was surprised to hear you saying such nice things about me, Saku. Okay, everyone, Polly, let's go. Out of embarrassment, she had planned to wait around until we finished our conversation.
一般的にはってやつさ。見た目と人受けする性格してるのは認めるよ。
Can't deny that you're good looking and friendly. Y'all, get a room, and not this room. Get another room. Jesus fuck.
二度目はバカにされてる気がする。
Also, I love how Koto just points. Guys, we have gays. Pretty gays. Guys, look. Look, pretty gays. Ha 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 ha. Ada, wait. What? She pulled a plastic bag out of her rucksack.
これ買ってきたからどうぞ。購買で買ってきたんだけど、最近入荷した中じゃ結構いけるんだ。アイ
スじゃないですか。すみません、気を使わせてしまって。
いいんだよ。美味しいコーヒーを入れてもらえたお返しだ。
You gave me tasty coffee, so I'm repaying you with my body. I mean ice cream. Or both. Karen, trying to be a chat as well. Although they both can be the hugest chat in this school. I mean, look at them. Look at them. Like, guys, look at them. Biggest chats in the school. Ain't that right, Koto? Ain't that right? At her genial smile, I had to admit to myself that I envied this aspect of her personality. I just awkwardly played it off with a joke myself.
はい、サクも。
お、サンキュー。お、結構いいアイスじゃんか。手土産代わりか？
招かれたわけだからね。
Oh.
それにしても。
Oh. Are you gonna talk about the urban legend? She looked around the room with an appropriate display of interest.
いろいろと興味深いものがたくさんあるな。耳にはしてたけど、この学校にも本当にこういうところがあるだなんてね。
Koto's pointing at you too now. Also, lolly and welcome aboard Fiddle 2! Curso, gaze.
散らかっていてお恥ずかしいです。
I'm sorry, it's such a mess. I'm sorry, it's messy. It's okay. I like it messy. Karen, probably. While Sake just laughing in the background.
いやいや、十分整頓されている方だよ。うちの部室の方が汚いって。それに
クーラーがついてるだけで天国だろ。
そこが一番重要だよな。
Understandable. I could not live without AC. I picked a little tub of vanilla ice cream from the lineup of chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. You couldn't go wrong with vanilla. Oh my god. Yes to vanilla, please. Vanilla ice cream. The best ice cream ever.
クーラーは原則として部室には全室ついているんじゃなかったでしたっけ？
まあ、そうなんだけどさ。
体育科は基本クーラーは禁止なんだ。つけると怒られるんだよ。
気合が入ってないってな。
体育科って大変なんですね。
Everyone looks so attractive. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted by their attractiveness. She muttered seriously as she took the lid off her strawberry ice cream. Ren and I laughed. It was funny, seeing someone with took for granted from a different point of view.
気合といえば、
はい。
サクから聞いてたけど、ずいぶん気合入った格好だね。うちの学校じゃ珍しい。
Ooh, are you trying to flirt? Hello, Karen? Karen, calm down. Calm thy protrusions. Calm down. This is supposed to be part of my harem. Sakuya, probably.
なんというか、服をいじったりするのが好きで。
Oh my god! Sakuya, I think this is time for you to get the fuck out. I think they're about to make out.
ああ、
Hey, that
別
rhyme.
に責めてるんじゃないよ。かっこいいなって。ピアスとか身につけてる小物可愛いし。
My Yuri, what happened to...
エッチだよ、エッチだよ。
Woo! What a flirt. What a flirt. What a chat.
そうですか。嬉しいです。
What a fucking chat! She blushed at Ren's compliment. She was acting pretty differently to how she did with me. Oh, are you jelly? Are you
ピ
jelly?
アスは怖いけど、コンタクトはいいかも。色付きのとかおしゃれだよな。
だったら私が教えますよ。
Sakuya, I highly suggest you leave the room now. It's about to get real hot here, apparently.
やってみたいけど、ソフトを引退したらかな。
She chatted easily with Koto as the other girl leaned forward eagerly. Then Ren put her ice cream down and straightened her posture.
すでにサクから聞いていて変な感じだけど、改めて2年体育科の東カレンです。よろしく。
あ、そうでした。私は1年普通科の秋梨ことです。よろしくお願いします。
Joimachi. How do you refer yourself?
すでにサクから聞いていて変な感じだけど、改めて2年体育科の東カレンです。
Ah, dang it.
よろしく。
Here?
やってみたいけど。
No. I only heard her say uchi? Does she always say uchi? Forgot. She uses atashi. This one's watashi? This one's uchi? I don't know. We'll see. Watching the two of them shake hands, I thought to myself that it was so like Ren to be a stickler for formality. And while I hadn't known her for long, I was starting to think Koto was a pea from the same pod.
引き合わせた身としては2人とも気が合いそうでよかった。そうだ、仲良し3人組ってことで、引退したらみんなでギャルファッションしてみようぜ。
ギャルファッションしてみようぜ。Sakuya!
いいですね。というか、九段先輩は割ともうそれっぽいですよ。
Amazing. I mean, she'd be looking fly too. Blinking exaggeratedly, I asked her if she was OMG for realsies, and everyone laughed. No, please. But as much as I was enjoying the conversation, I was concerned about my rapidly melting ice cream. Proposing we finish our ice creams before they melted completely, a contented silence fell between us for a while as we did just that.
そういや、ソフト部のインターハイは夏休み入ってからだっけ？
She chatted easily with Koto. I mean, I agree.
8月入ってすぐかな。サクの方はってやったばっかりか。いつもはそっちと同じ8月頭くらいだけど、今回は開催早まったからな。
Sipping on coffee after finishing our ice creams, we lapsed back into our usual sports chatter.
悪い、話に入ってこられないよな。
Ah! Didn't mean to make you feel like a third wheel. Whomst is the third wheel now? Aren't you supposed to be the third wheel? Sakuya, I'm confusion. Everyone's a third wheel apparently.
別に大丈夫です。普段は聞かない話題なんで逆に興味深いです。
部活といえば、神秘学研究会って何をする部活動なの？お化けの写真を撮りに行くとか？
Photos of ghosts? Give us a sign! Adult. Gay. Finishing her final bite of ice cream, Koto waved her hand in front of her face dismissively.
写真も撮ったりしますけど、基本はフィールドワークです。
I'm surprised that ice cream survived that long. I would have melted the moment I stepped inside that room with pretty ladies. Oh my god, that's a hard mood. Ren tilted her head, curiously.
例えばカッパを調査するとしますよね。その対象に即した場所、例えば伝承が多く残っている遠野へ行き、伝説が残っている神社仏石を巡り、カッパを見たことがある人には聞き取り調査をして現地での資料や資料を漁ったりします。その上でカッパに対しての客観的な視点と個人的な視見を合わせて書にまとめたりするのが主な活動です。
Oh. Photos of ghosts. Did they climb the tables? Give us a sign! Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is good. Oh no. She explained, barely pausing to breathe. Both Ren and I were a little surprised by just how seriously she took society's objectives.
そういや九段についてもだいぶ詳しかったものな。それもきっちりフィールドワークしてたってわけか？
She gave a vaguely affirmative response that I found a little odd.
そうか、ちゃんとした活動をしているんだね。なんていうか、心霊スポットを巡ったり怖い映画を見たりしているのかと思ってたよ。
心霊スポット巡りはフィールドワークの一環でしますよ。あとホラー映画も好きです。
本当に？
Oh
それじゃ
god.
今度サクの家でホラー映画祭りでもしよっか。前に見たフッテージって映画面白かったし、あれ系のやつまた見よう。
Excuse me, is this an invitation to some 3P? I'm in.
POV ホラーは酔うからきついんだよな。っていうかジャンル縛りはやめようぜ。あれ3作品目くらいから展開読めてくるからきつくなるんだよ。サク画面酔いするもんな。うちのおすすめのゲームもやらないし。
That's an oof.
東先輩でもゲームってやるんですか？
上に2人兄がいるからその影響かな。サクもするけどレトロゲームばっかり。
Boomer, ha 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 ha, boomer.
コントローラーでボタンが2つ以上あるのは却下だ。
Boomer! They laughed, but I was serious. I launched into an explanation of my love for retro games until Ren cut me off.
趣味って言えば、サク料理教室に通い始めたんだろ？そっちの方はどうなんだ？
Ren asked me.
あ、先輩それは。
Oh. Oh
料
god.
理教室の話を聞いてくれるとは嬉しいね、親友。
Oh. Oh no. Haha, see you! I'm glad you can ask. Haha, I shall tell you about this story. Also, this lady that's really extremely pretty. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh.
Eh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ren looked bewildered as Koto tucked her sleeve.
それじゃあまずはいかに島先生が優秀なのか教えなくちゃな。
She just went, so there's this lady and she's awesome! And my pee-pee extremely hard for her. Oh my god, Sakuya, stop! Gay? Oh yes, just talking about Shima-sensei. Suddenly feeling thirsty.
Are you guys horny?
Are you horn? Sakuya, Jesus. I raised my coffee cup only to find it empty.
悪い。振ったらダメな話題だったんだね。
Do not ever mention Toko. So, oh, so do you know yesterday me and Toko-san? Sakuya, what a simp. And a chat.
憧れの先生とうまくいっているのがよほど嬉しいみたいで。
Things are going with this teacher she admires. Oh, just admire? Not kinda did it in? I'm not sure about that.
コト、コーヒーのおかわりもらえるか？
I love how Sakuya. Koto! Another one! Throw the fucking cup.
ようやく戻ってきてくれたみたいですね。
戻った？何が？
Back from your gay world, Sakuya. You kinda went off and on. Stop being gay. Actually, never mind. Keep being gay.
現実にだよ。うちもソフトが好きで説明求められたら説明するけど、ああなっちゃってるのかな。
I asked my grumbling friend if she was okay, only for her to shoot back that I was one to talk. What did I do? I'm just talking about this gal that I'm really interested in. Not in a gay way or anything, though.
料理教室に通っているのは聞いてたけど、料理を習いに行ってるのか、その島先生の顔を見に行ってるのか、どっちなんだよ。
Karen, just... I can smell it. Is this lilies? No. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Oh, I want... Yeah, obviously I'm gonna answer this one. Both. The question came out of left field. Of course, both.
そりゃどっちもだよ。
I answered without thinking.
へえ。料理は憧れの人に会いに行くための口実みたいに聞こえたけどね。
Yes.
そういうのをな、邪推って言うんだぞ。いつもの軽口と比べるとキレが悪い。
As I cringed at her laughter, a cup was thrust before me.
お、コーヒーね。悪い。
先輩が好きなうんと苦いやつにしました。
いや、私は甘党で。
はい。
Goto's like, no, fuck off. I'm supposed to be your heart. Never mind that. SMH. Koto is angry now. Feeling strangely pressured, I found myself accepting it with a muttered, never mind.
しかし、サクが料理ね。なんだよ。一人暮らしするなら必須技能だろ。
Also, hello, anime juggernaut, and welcome to One Vino 2. Curse of Gays.
一人なら自炊より外食の方が安上がりだって話も聞くけどね。っていうか、長く付き合ってもわからないもんだな。サクにそんな面があるなんてさ。
It's actually cheaper to eat out than cook for one. Well, I mean, if you got a girl, eating out is free. I'm sorry!
ストップ。
I'm sorry!
何がだよ。今まで別に誰に憧れてってなかっただろ。そんなにその。
Oh, whoopsie doopsie! Sakuya did an oopsie!
松野先輩。
Oh no! Ren clapped both her hands over her mouth in an uncharacteristically cutesy gesture.
そんなに島先生のことが聞きたいなら話してやるよ。実はさ。
Oh my god, you're a simp! You're a simp for Toko! Sakuya? Sakuya?
そういえば九段以外でこの界隈で新しいフォークロアが流行っているらしいんですよ。
Everyone just, oh god, stop the simp! Stop the simp!
そうなんだ。おいサク、興味深い話が聞けそうだぞ。興味深い？興味深いのはこれからだ。
Oh god! Since they'd asked, I took the opportunity to launch into a monologue all about how great a teacher she was into. Sam! 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 Oh my god. The chat is such a huge simp. Jeepers. Amazing. Amazing. Chat. 10 out of 10 best game. What is flowers? This game is better. Morning training when we didn't have a competition to prepare was mainly about keeping in shape. Hell yeah, all the muscles! We didn't have as much time in the morning, so we didn't bother with getting into protective gear. After gathering in the dojo at 6:30 a.m., we did laps around the campus, varying up the pace as we went. Once warmed up, we moved on to individual strength training, focusing on the areas we thought needed work. After that, we went through 50 repetitions each of forward, backward, side to side, and jumping drills, which took us up to the start of homeroom. Since morning training wasn't mandatory, we were free to take time off when we wanted to. However, those of us on the athletic track generally participated every day, and I was no exception. Are you yawning or are you moanaing? It's a mage. Letting out a huge yawn, I watched the regular track students with envy as they strolled in the leisurely time of 8:30 a.m., knowing they must have had at least 2 more hours of sleep than me. While I was wide awake during training. The moment it finished, sleepiness overtook me. Rubbing my eyes, I headed towards my classroom. Karen! Ren jerked back exaggerately when she spotted me. The hell was her deal this morning?
おはようさん。なんだ妙なリアクションしやがって。昨日の記憶があって聞いてるんだとしたら、やばいやつ認定するしかないぞ。
Ooh, what? When I just stared at her blankly, she told me she was talking about yesterday at the Occult Research Society. Guess she hadn't appreciated me walking her through all the minutiae of culinary school. Oh my god.
真っ暗になるまで話し込んで、最後には警備員さんに追い出されたの忘れたのか?
All of that just for her to simp on Shima. You know what? Never mind. I don't think I can actually judge you for that. I tend to do that too when I'm simping for Shirogane. So you know what?
お前がどうなのかって聞いてきたんだろうが。
Yeah, but she pouted. It was a habit she'd never grown out of.
そうぼやくなよ。今度飯でもおごってやるからさ。え、本当に？だったらサクが作ったカレーが食べたい。私が作ったやつでいいのか？それじゃあ料理教室で習った。
Okay, gotcha.
そっちじゃなくて、中学の時に作ってくれたやつがいい。ソーセージたくさん乗せたチーズ入りのやつ。
Cheese and sausage? What the fuck?
ずいぶん昔のことを覚えてるんだな。
I prodded her in the chest. Back when I still sucked at cooking, it was the one dish I could actually make. Training kept me busy, but on the plus side, I was pretty free outside of it. We were discussing when the curry making could happen. When? You? Oh, wait. Takamura? You, I think. The first year student, Takamura Yu, she'd introduced to me a while ago, stared back at Ren and then me. As though walking on clouds, she tottered unsteadily over to us and dipped her head in greeting.
Yu, 朝練の時もぼーっとしてたけど、大丈夫か？日曜日は練習試合だぞ。
Okay, the fact that she appeared again must mean that she may have anything to do with this mystery. I'm gonna call it.
はい、平気です。ちょっと疲れが出たみたいで、ありがとうございます。
Are you sure? Or does this have anything to do with another mystery? Curious. With another bow of her head to us, she wandered off down the corridor towards the first year classrooms. You, Takasaki? Narukami? Koito? She was like a different person to the girl I'd met before, the fire gone from her eyes. Very sus. However,
日曜日試合なのか？インターハイ前だろう。
it was a casual question. Every team had its own circumstances, and it wasn't my place to pry into their strategies.
監督の知り合いからの申し込みらしくて、どうしてもって話なんだよ。まあ、調整にもなるし。そうか。本番前にいろいろ試しとくのも手だしな。で、どこでやるんだ？何？もしかして応援でもしてくれるのか？今まで一度も来てくれたことなかったのに。
Excuse-moi, why are you blushing? Why are you blushing? What? Sakuya, you're such a fucking chat. You even make the chat likes you. Sakuya, stop flexing your Hyuge PP. Stop flexing your Mara. Jesus fuck. I laughed it off, telling her in her dreams. At the time, it was just our usual jock banter, but... I've never been to a baseball game, she said.
友人は父親に連れられて行ったことがあるって話してましたけど、私は一度も観戦しに行ったことないです。クダンさんは？
野球はありますが、友人の彼の応援には行ったことがないですね。
We chatted as I helped Toko-san clear away the utensils after class.
どうして？小さい頃からの幼馴染なのでしょ
The real answer was because I found the idea embarrassing for some reason, but it would be equally embarrassing to admit that.
あっちも私の応援は来たことがないですしね。なんとなく。だ
ったら。
Oh. She clapped her hands together like she just hit on a wonderful idea. I had a bad feeling about this.
今度の日曜日が練習試合なんですよね。だったら応援しに行きましょう。
Oh. Let's go and support her. Oh, is this gonna be your date, Sakuya? With Toko-san?
え、いや、でも。
もしかして試合をするところは学校で関係者以外立ち入り禁止とか
She looks so sad! She looks so sad! No! No! No, please! Calm down! Calm down! It's okay! It's okay! It's okay! It's okay! I told her that it was at the local sports ground, so anyone was free to watch. And she smiled with delight.
だったら応援に行きましょう。きっと幼馴染の子もクダンさんが応援に来てくれたら嬉しいです。待ってますよ。
Pausing with a soapy ladle in my hand, I thought of my bestie, imagining her brows knitting together in consternation. She wasn't the type to display her happiness openly.
でも。
日曜日予定が入っているとか
Do you not want to have a date with me? It's okay, it's okay, Toko. She lowered her eyes in disappointment. I was powerless to resist and kicked. Puppy along. Sam!
レンには嫌な顔はされるだろうが、休みの日にトウコさんとずっと一緒にいられるのは役得だしな。
Sakuya, you are a huge fucking simp.
日曜日の部活は風邪ひいたことにしよう。いえ、確かに応援に行ったら喜ぶかもしれませんね。
Clasping her hands together, Toko-san beamed brilliantly at me. Ooh. The idle chatter from that morning had borne fruit. Was that the right phrase? Either way, it had provided me with a serendipitous opportunity. Reaching for the next piece of washing up, I asked her when we should meet. My home, 9 p.m. in before. I mean, coming soon TM for that though, as very apparent in the opening. I'm sorry, but can you imagine? This is a very random thought. Toko is Rise. Sakuya is Shirogane. Can you just imagine that, Chad? Just a Shirogane being a sim for Rise. And just non-stop talking about Rise. And how good she is. I'm just... Oh. That'll be a dream coming true. It was the day of the practice game. I'm on it! Dan! 30 minutes prior to our arranged meeting time, I huddled on a bench in the shade of a leafy tree to avoid the sun's piercing rays as I waited for Toko-san. Contrary to my classmates' assumptions, I didn't mind sitting around doing nothing. In fact, I enjoyed just zoning out while watching my surroundings or idling my free time away in my thoughts. Narrowing my eyes against the glare, I gazed up at the picture-perfect clouds, hanging in the sky like cotton wool pinned to blue cardboard. They were like something straight out of the pages of the Gulliver's Travel.
カメラでも持ってくるんだったな。
I murmured up at the stunning white peaks.
クダンさん
the beautiful voice of Maitoko-san. Sakuya, probably. Faintly, I heard the voice I'd been waiting for. I've been waiting for this!
トウコさん
Did you see that, Shinji? Lowering my gaze, I watched her come trotting over to me like an eager border collie. Quickly checking my wristwatch, I saw that it was still 25 minutes before we were due to meet. I'd only whiled away 5 on the clouds.
待たせてしまってごめんなさい。
Oh.
いや今来たところです。全然待ってません。
I cringed internally at my response, like something copied straight from a movie. At the same time, my heart skipped a beat. You're such a simp!
まさかこんなセリフを言う機会があるなんてね。
Wait, Joymachi. Wait. I just noticed. Are you not buttoning your shirt? Wait, Sakuya, that's skin, right? That's skin, right? Sakuya? What? Wait, huh? I cannot unsee it now. What? Okay. Duly noted. Duly noted. It was hard to admit that this exchange, like something out of a romance movie from times gone by, was giving me butterflies. Oh, y'all gay!
待たせてはいけないと思って早めに出たのだけど。
同じことを考えていたみたいですね。
I finished her sentence for her, and she blinked at me and then smiled. We finish each other's sandwiches! What was the song? Love is an open door!
私たち気が合うのね。
Ah, up here.
それじゃあクダンさん、お買い物に行きましょうか。
I think the word you're looking for is not aren't we a pair, but aren't we a ship? There we go. Yes, I just noticed! I'm sorry! I was distracted by her beautiful face. See? I'm not loot. I was distracted by her face. Her pretty face. Okay? I'd been under the impression that we were meeting 2 hours before the game, so we could grab lunch together, but... Isn't this a date?
まさかレンへ渡すお土産なんてね。
This sounds like a date. This sounds like a date. Glancing at the bag in my arms, which was filled with a present for Ren and snacks for the rest of the team, Toko-san guiltily asked me if it was heavy.
水物じゃないからこれくらい平気ですよ。でも差し入れなんて考えてなかった。気が利きますね。
クダンさんのお友達に会いに行くのですもの。失礼があってはいけないわ。
I felt the weight of the bag in my arms.
レンならこの手提げの紙袋を見て、結婚式の引き出物かとか軽口を飛ばしそうだよな。
Kekkonshiki? Wait, what the fuck did you say? Why did you say kekkonshiki? Kekkonshiki is a wedding ceremony. What the fuck?
レンならこの手提げの紙袋を見て、結婚式の引き出物かとか軽口を飛ばしそうだよな。
結婚式の引き出物? 引き出物? What does that mean? 引き出物. I know 結婚式. So basically, she said something like, if she saw the amount of bags we have, or the huge bag that I have, she will think it's like a wedding ceremony something. Something from wedding ceremony. Or something. Hikidemono? What does that mean? Help. My Japanese rusty. Not newlyweds, because she mentioned kekonshiki no hikidemono. So it's like wedding ceremonies something. Thing, since there's mono in it. Not sure what it is though. I cringe inside at the thought of awkwardly handing it over to my friend. With my eyes on the bag in my arms, I did notice Toko-san coming to a stop and almost walked right into her.
おっと、
Into her.
どうしたんですか?
Walking in right into her coming soon TM. I bet.
いえ、休みの日なのに部活帰りの子が多いのだなと思って。
She was watching a stream of students dressed in the uniforms of various local schools, including my own.
休みの日でも午前中いっぱいは活動している部が多いですからね。時間的に帰りの途中に遊びに寄ったとかじゃないですか？
そうなの。もしかして
あ、
クダンさんも部活があったんじゃ。
Oopsie doopsie, Sakuya did an oopsie.
少し前に大会があったんで、部員の体を休ませるためにしばらく土日は休みなんです。
Sure.
そうなの。よかった。
Sure. I felt a little guilty as she put her hand to her chest in relief. Simp. In truth, I was pulling a sickie.
まあ、1日ぐらい休んだところで構わないよな。
It'd be a different matter if I were in a position of responsibility, like team captain or something, but as a second-year student, it was probably fine for me to sit out from time to time.
部活。
Toko-san murmured to herself, eyeing my uniform. Was it a fall pass to wear it?
正直、遊びにもフォーマルな場所でも OK だから、
Fall pass? Fall
制
pass?
服の方が楽だし、気楽なんだよな。
The safeness of the choice was a big part of it, but I also didn't have the self-confidence to wear my casual clothes around someone as fashionable as Toko. I want to see you in fashionable! Not fashionable, but just in casual clothes. I want to see you in casual clothes. Wear tank tops. I want to see your guns. Thanks.
なんでしょう。
クダンさんが剣道部だということは聞いているけど、もし今の部活に入っていなかったらどんな部活が良かった？
The Sim Club. Toko-san Club. What? I want to see her in a band though. Can you fucking... Wait, a band? Well, you are not in a band, but does idols count? Because technically you are in another world an idol. Just saying. So I'm gonna answer this. Oh, Toko likes that. The sudden question threw me for a loop.
軽音楽部とかいいかもですね。
Keion Ongakubu? Like music club? Bro, she gonna go for a time on all of us.
軽音楽？ギターを弾いて。
Oh no, she totally gonna play for time. Ooh, welcome back, girl. Cool, welcome back. She broke out of her air guitar, and I couldn't help but laugh at the adorable performance. Of course you find her adorable, you simp.
ごめんなさい。往来で恥ずかしい真似をしてしまって。
こちらこそつい笑ってしまって。フル演奏したわけじゃなくて、ポーズだからおかしくないですよ。
It's okay, it's okay. You're cute, okay? Keep doing that. Do not change. Sakuya probably. What a simp. Red-faced, she flicked her gaze up towards me as I reassured her, her eyes still questioning.
長女が洋楽好きで、その兼ね合いですかね。初めは興味がなかったんですけど、CD を貸してもらって聴いているうちにって感じで。
Brushing some loose strands of hair behind her ears, she told me my sister sounded like a lovely person. I jokingly told her that a lovely person wouldn't listen to hardcore rock.
長女はおとなしい性格なんですけど、音楽だけはロックが好みで、いろいろ聞かされました。私はエリック・クラプトンが一番好きですが、
ギターとかは弾けるの？
Oh my god, I want to see you play the guitar if you could.
愛しのレイラのイントロはめちゃくちゃ練習しました。
Smiling, I showed her my palm and explained that my sister told me I was well suited to the guitar because of my long digits. Guys, she got long digits. She got long digits, I repeat. She got long digits. She seems to be very defty with her fingies. Sakuya, I think you actually do need to wear hand condoms because I think your fingers are extremely dangerous. You might need to wear hand condoms. I think you're gonna make every girl here pregnant with your hand. Jesus fuck.
大きな手。
Oh no. See? Wear gloves! I mean hand condoms! Oh no. Tokyo is gonna get pregnant. I almost felt a little crushed by her comment, but then Toko-san held her own hand and placed it against what? Hey! Look! Look! Hey! No, 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 no!
ストップストップストップ。エッチだエッチだ。
Look! 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 No, 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 no! Look! 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 Come on! Hand holding? In my Christian channel! SMH! Come on! Oh my god. Y'all! Y'all! Hey! Her skin was cool, her dainty hand dwarfed by mine. As her voice trickled into my ears, I became hyper-aware of the sensation of our fingers sliding together. Guys, look, okay? Everyone, repeat after me. Always... Hold on, not that one. Always wear hand condom, okay? Whenever you're around girls, because you need to be you need to practice safe hand holding, okay? Practice safe hand holding. Please wear hand condoms. Don't be like the SMH. Come on, you're giving my audience the bad example. Come on, guys.
本当に大きい。私も以前はピアノを弾いていたのだけど、手が小さくて向いてないって言われて、羨ましいわ。
She was saying something, but the words jumbled together in my ears like nonsense. Music played in my head, changed the world. I think the song that you meant, music played in my head. Or here, I have a better one. Do you know the music that's playing in the not Shirogane's head? That one. That one's playing in her head right now.
クダンさん？
Sorry, Toko. Kudan-san is 404 not found. She's too gay.
はい、分かってますよ。
Again. That's just playing in her head right now.
何が？
What do you understand? That I'm extremely gay for you, ma'am? Oh god. Kudan-san, probably.
何がって。
I'm gay. Just say it, Sakuya. Just say it. You're gay. Face flushed, I pulled my hand back, looking down with a muttered, "What indeed?" This! If not this, then it's this. Okay?
Yes.
Just that. Also here for you.
Are you guys horny?
Wear hand condoms. Jesus. Taking a deep breath, Toko-san raised her arms in a stretch like she was just waking up.
私も運動部でも文化部でもいい。何か入っておけばよかった。
学生時代は部に所属していなかったんですか？
Fiddling with an earring, she shook her head.
家の習い事が多かったから。でもクダンさんの部活のお話を聞いていると、もったいないことをしたなって。
I mean, it's okay, you can join my club. What club? The club that happens on my bed 9 p.m. Sakuya, probably. Coming soon to
朝
you.
練は面倒だし、上級生からのしごきはあるし、監
Jesus.
督には追い回されるしで、いいことはないですよ。
The coach is riding your ass? I'll be the coach then. Oh. Shall we?
でも笑って話せている。
She suddenly brought her hand to my cheek, and I realized that I was indeed wearing a smile. There's too many dead and then, guys. Guys. Gays. Gays. Calm thy protrusions. Smidge.
大変だったことを思い出して、そういう顔をしてみたかった。
Her eyes were filled with longing.
別に今からでも遅くはない。
Not too late. Oh? What does that mean, Sakuya-chan? Oh.
ヘミングウェイ曰く、他人より優れていることが気高いのではなく、本当の気高さとは 過去の自分自身より優れていることにある。
God, I can hear the Erica. You don't have the same voice as Erica, but I can hear the Erica right now. I can totally see this as Erica. Jesus Christ. Telling her I'd heard the quote from my elder sister, I went on.
今を楽しく過ごせばそれは思い出に変わる。私を瞳子さんの料理部に入った新入部員だって思ってくれたらいいんです。
Oh, smooth. Smooth. God, this fucking sim chat. I declared.
料理部の新入部員。
Looking down at her shoe, she rubbed at the furrow between her brow, as though she wasn't sure then.
そうね。素敵な考え方だわ。
What a simp! Giggling girlishly, she showed me a smile as bright as the summer sky. With a wink in my tone, I told her I was glad she liked it. Once more.
Are you guys horny?
I guess for Sakuya it's yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
そうね。気に入ったといえば、さっき瞳子さんって言ってくれたでしょ。
Oh! Oh! What? What? Oh no! Where is it? Toko-san! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're extremely gay now.
いや、それは
Whoopsie doopsie! Sakuya did another oopsie! Since I called her that to myself, it must have slipped out unintentionally. I could kick myself!
そんな顔しなくていいの。私すごく嬉しかったの。ねえ、九段さん。私のことは瞳子でいいわ。
First name basis? First name basis? Time to suck my vape. To suck all this beautiful, beautiful cheesy liliness. Ah, lilies taste delicious.
いや、それは
Realizing I'd had a similar conversation with Koto, I found myself experiencing the same awkwardness she must have gone through.
それじゃあ瞳子さんで。
But I wanted you to just call me Toko. We won.
私も咲夜さんって言うけどいい？
はい。
Sure. What a simp! Look at this face! What a simp! It was more embarrassing than I'd expected, and I could now keenly understand how Koto felt in this scenario. However,
咲夜さんか。
the sound of my name on the lips of the woman I so admired made my heart swell with a fuzzy warmth. You know what? This needs more song. Because Jesus Christ, dude. Imagine people looking at this too. All of them be like, guys, gays, get a room please. Oh my god, it's getting hot in here. The weather is hot already. It's getting hotter, please. Get a room. Gays. Defo. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. That is true. That is true. As I followed the curve of my best friend's pitch with mine. You know, I really like that. I don't know why. I really like the sentence. Can I have that? Hold on. Yeah, no, not that. I'm still not used to this setup. I need that saved. Hold on. Okay. Sweaty, sweaty, Karen. Short hair, glasses, sweaty. Gotta suck on my vape on that. Oh boy, the words I'd spoken to Toko-san suddenly came back to me. After purchasing the snacks, we had made our way to the municipal grounds for the game's 2 p.m. start. However, we somehow managed to miss our intended bus, and the next one we were able to get delivered to us to the grounds at the top of the 3rd inning. The score was 1-0 with Kudan girls in the lead. It was a tense match. Shading Toko-san from the sun, I told that the girl currently on the mound was my friend, Azuma Karen. Toko-san was excited about the venue, the atmosphere, the speed of Ren's pitches, everything, including her sweaty, sweaty face. For my part, I attempted to explain the rules of softball to her as she practically vibrated with excitement. Vibrate! Yes, everyone is vibrating too as well. Me included. As I watched Ren's distant figure staring at the batter and shaking her head, I thought of Hemingway's words. They applied to Ren's pitching and the speed of her fielding, neither of which I'd observed in a long time, but what had really brought them to mind was... The fuck? Stop that. Okay, sorry. Everyone's hyped because... Okay. Okay. Wait, shit. Ren had surpassed her former self. Now her expression intensely focused. She watched for the catcher's sign, then shook her head several times, clearly not happy with it. With all the guns, y'all. Just finish them off. It wasn't much of an explanation, but it conveyed the fervor now coursing through the crowd as the game approached its record-breaking climax. She nodded, a bed of sweat trailing down her forehead. I could tell from her expression, despite her confidence, Ren had a tendency to freeze up at the last minute. She was the kind of girl who'd make a huge fuss over a little scratch, but say nothing when she was genuinely hurt. And so I watched her pitch wildly, and saw the net shudder. My mouth moved independent of my thoughts. Sakuya! Your brashness is showing! I yelled. I immediately wish I hadn't, but Ren was already looking around for the source of the sound, like she'd noticed an irregular ripple on the surface of the pond. Her eyes quickly picked me out of the crowd. She looked like she'd seen a ghost. Then her cheeks flushed so deeply I could see the red glow from here! Hey, Desuke! I managed a stiff smile as Toko-san gripped my sleeve and exclaimed happily. Ren's gaze was still distracted, as though in a dream, as she stared in my direction. No, stared directly at me. Everyone is gay for Sakuya. I cannot blame them. Not gonna lie. Flashing her a toothy grin, I reached back into the past. I thumbed my chest 3 times, then mimed adjusting a head. As though waking from a dream, a smile spread across Ren's face and she turned her gaze up to the dazzling blue sky. Then, her expression turned deadly serious from her perfect windmill delivery. The ball delivered itself straight into the catcher's mitt. She got strong arm. I felt something deep within the hidden recess of my heart clench, knowing that she remembered even now. When we played baseball together in elementary school, I'd been the pitcher and Ren had been the catcher. I'd always been quick to lose my cool, but Ren would send me our secret signal to ground me again.
楽しそうでよかった。
Toko-san overheard my murmur, but not the words. I shook my head. Our team supporters looked ready to leave from the benches as the final batter took the box. Everyone was cheering for my best friend.
野球から離れて顔を出しにくかったってのもあるが、いい仲間に囲まれているみたいでよかった。
I'm glad too, because I can see Karen being Maybe I was making it all about me, but seeing my bestie playing with a smile on her face filled me with the warmth of a summer sky. Is there a Karen route, by the way? No. There is no Karen route. There's only Koto and Toko. Oh, what the fuck?
あともうちょっとだろうが。
Hearing her impression of me for what felt like the 100th time, I cringed internally as I told my truly terrible friend to knock it off. It was the day after the game. Yesterday, Kudan Girls High School had pitched a no-hitter, taking them to victory. After the match, we went down to the ground where the teams were clearing up and gave Toko-san's gifts to the coach. Toko-san waved off the team's thanks, and I was finally able to introduce her to my bestie. All good so far. I felt a certain smugness at the surprise on Ren's face when she saw just how gorgeous Toko-san was, and pride the compliments Toko-san lavished on my best friend. However,
応援してくれてサンキュな。サクのおかげで記録達成できた。
ooh.
幼馴染のピンチに駆けつけるってヒーローみたいっすよね。
I mean, at this point, Alila, it's just Sakuya X everyone. Raising my head, I told him to knock it off yet again. I could feel my face flaming.
顔真っ赤だぞ、サク。
クダン先輩も照れるってことあるんですね。
Of course, because she is such a fucking simp for Toko. Coffee in hand, I suggested that the topic was getting stale, but to no avail.
校内新聞にもなってるんですよ。今日一日はこれでいきますよ。
新聞に載るなんて光栄だよな。サクの準優勝の時も載ったんだっけ。
I nodded, looking to Koto, who had the paper in her hands, the pages open onto a full spread covering yesterday's game. Although it hadn't been an official match, the opponents were a strong team, and the editorial department had clearly deemed it worth covering.
部にだけでなく、クラスにまで取材に来られて並行したよ。そうか、私の話をするか。
この記事にもクダン先輩が応援に行ったことが書かれてますよ。親友の応援に後押しされ快勝って。
My attempts to change the subject well and truly dodged. I slumped my face down on the table again.
確かに初めてサクを目にした時は驚いて気恥ずかしかったけれど、やっぱり嬉しかったの方が勝っていた。今度剣道の試合応援しに行くよ。
Jesus, all y'all! Stop simping on Sakuya. Sakuya is a simp for Toko. SMH, y'all.
勘弁してくれ。
There wasn't much else I could say. After foregoing my usual lunch in the cafeteria and buying a sandwich instead, Ren had popped up and dragged me off by the hand. I'd had a feeling she was bringing me here, but...
二人とも最近知り合ったってのに気が合いすぎだろう。
Uh-oh. I sense a ship. Uh-oh. I sighed to myself as the two of them continued pouring animatedly over every word of the article, then took a sip of coffee. Coffee, delicious. It was as sweet as ever, but I tasted only bitterness.
そういえば昨日一緒に応援しに来てくれた美人、島東子さん。そうそう。初めて見たけど、すごい美人だよな。うちたちの周りにはいないタイプの美人だ。
The prettiest people I could think of in my social circle were my sisters, but neither of them were the graceful type. It probably wasn't fair to compare them.
あの料理教室の先生も一緒だったんですか？
ああ、そうだよ。島さん差し入れまでしてくれてさ、いい人だよな。
In contrast to Ren's bright smile, Koto was scowling. I set down my coffee cup and asked her what was up.
どうした？
いきなりでかい声出すなよ。
Whoa, hold on.
どうした？
Bruh! What happened?
ずっと一人で行ったと思ってたっすよ。なんであの人は誘ったのに私が誘ってくれなかったんですか？
I sense jealousy! Ha ha! Jelly! Oh.
いやお前ソフトボールとか興味ないって思ってさ。
I'm not interested in softball, but I'm interested in either you and Karen Senpai, damn it! Sakuya Senpai, you suck! Goto, probably.
興味はないですけど、一緒にお出かけしたかったっすよ。
Oh my god, she actually said it. She actually fucking said it. Oh my god! The balls, man. The balls that she has. She was very obviously sulking. I feel evil if I were to pick this. Is this like the root thing? If I choose this, it'll be Toko. If I choose this, it'll be Koto. Come on. No, don't do this. I don't know. I feel... I don't know. I think I might go for Koto first, and I want to leave Toko for last. I feel like Toko is the important person, so I want to get Koto first. I should save. This? I don't know.
わかったわかった。今度遊びに連れて行ってやるよ。
I placated her.
本当ですか？
I don't see the
なん
thingy
か
though.
嫌々だったような。
Oh god, no.
本当だって。ならソフトボール部のエースもおまけにつけるぜ。
Wow.
3人で出かけるってこと？うち的にも OK だけど。
Ah yes, 3P, let's go. How about it? She asked Koto.
先輩と二人きりが良かったっていうか。Bruh.
お？どうした？
なんでもないです。
You are a dumb chat. My promise in fight didn't appear to have lifted her mood.
でも応援か。サクの試合見に行きたいけど、剣道部はしばらく試合ないんだよな。
そうなんですか？
今年は会場が抑えられなかったとかで早めにやったそうなんだよ。いつもはソフト部のインターハイと同じくらいの時期なんだけどね。
It's okay, Alila. It's okay. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Hopefully we'll see you in the next stream. Bye. Bye. Well, I almost about to end the stream too. Almost 3 hours. Oh boy.
いきなり開会時期が一月近く繰り上がったから焦ったよ。まあ、
Should I keep
みん
going?
な同じ条件だから仕方ないけどな。
I mean, this is a short game. I don't know. I'll keep going for a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I don't know if it's gonna be another hour though.
その九段先輩
After
が出
this
たの
scene.
っていわゆるインター
I
ハイ
guess.
みたいなやつなんですか？
そう。学生剣道選手権大会。女子の部だけど、個人で総合準優勝。校舎の壁面に垂れ幕があっただろ？
Koto clapped her hands together and nodded, gazing at me with admiration. Oh, gazing? Koto! Sakuya! Koto! Sakuya! Koto! Sakuya! Go! Saku! Go! Yeah! Can we have that again? I kinda missed that particular moment in Gay Nurses.
文化系なんであまり注目してなかったですけど、先輩実はすごい人だったんですね。
Oh no. Oh.
別に大したことじゃねえよ。
Ren butted in to add that it was actually a very big deal to play second as a second-year student.
しかも準優勝の時は負傷しながら勝ち取ったものだし、1年の時は高熱でうなされながらベスト8だったしね。
Koto blinked, somehow looking even more impressed. I picked up the story.
つまり肝心なところで運がないってことだよ。
The two of them laughed at my deadpan punchline.
うちも特待生組だし、インターハイで結果を残さなくちゃな。
I could sense strong emotions behind her words. We scholarship students receive a lot of benefits, and at the same time, the results of these tournaments were tied to tough consequences.
そういえば私のクラスにもソフトボール部の子がいるんですけど、なんか怪我をしたとかで休んでいるんですよね。
インターハイ前に大変だな。秋梨さんのクラスって1年3組だよね。
Upon Koto's confirmation, a shadow passed over Ren's face.
ソフト部で何かあったみたいだな。
Does it have anything to do with Takamura Yu? Because I have a feeling it might have something to do with the lady, with the gal that seems to be down. Team issues could be a delicate matter. The two of us had an unspoken rule that would be all ears whenever the other person needed someone to talk to.
やばい。クラスに戻らなくちゃ。
Just in time.
だな。
Ren got to her feet, putting an end to the conversation.
何かありゃ話すだろう。
Muttering to myself, I drained the rest of my coffee and followed Ren. I should end it here, I think. I think the mystery part will be after this, so... A few days passed without anything to write home about, but then something happened? That it? That it? Well, that means I gotta end it here for now. Do not worry, I have decided that I will stream this on Friday, and Persona 3 Fest will be on Sundays, because... Dude, I love this game. A lot. A lot. A lot. So I'm gonna stream this for like 3 times a week. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna start with Final Fantasy 13. Hopefully my PC can handle it. Isn't the frame rate kinda wonky with that one? I did test it out, but I forgot how it went. I should test it again soon. But yeah. Unfortunately, I have to end the stream here. Again, this is a short game, so I'd like to enjoy it. You know, I want to enjoy it as long as I could. So yeah. Don't worry, Dan. You and me. You and me both. You and me both. I want to continue so bad, but I just don't want to. Don't want to leave the last stream to be extremely short. Although, I guess if it's extremely short... I can just play Phasmophobia or something, but nah, I want to just enjoy this. So yeah, 3-hour streams for this game, just in case. In the last stream, it'll still be short as shit. I'm in love, I know. Immediately, I mean, Flowers Rider. See? Flowers Rider. Never fucking fails. I hope Hatsumi-san actually writes something else again. Especially Yuri Viens, because this is fucking amazing. I fucking love it. Oof, Colby. It's okay. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Thank you so much, dude. Hello, hello. You're very much welcome still. I just want to just keep talking about this game. This is very intriguing, and I still love how the mystery part is not obvious, but it makes sense. It's not too obvious, but you can use your logic. You can try to deduce where the mystery is going. Kinda. Because I managed to call out the first mystery, and I'm proud of that. That means I think, to me, the game is doing something right, because the game managed to tell me what the mystery is, that it managed to give away the clue without it being way too obvious, and that is such an incredible feat. This definitely feels like I'm playing Flowers Autumn, because the mystery is quite similar in a way that it's just logical. It's very, very logical. I love it. I love it. Gotta catch up with the streams of this game. Please do, Girl Cool. This game is fucking awesome. And I love the mystery so far. And again, I called it out. It's not that obvious that it's all ghost. Because again, when the game tells you it's this, like forcefully feeding you with it, you have to be suspicious of it. And that's why I've been so suspicious. No, this can't be real. And I was fucking right. Hell yeah. Especially knowing Flowers writer, Hatsumi-san. It's just, I guess I got that kind of knowledge. Since I have that knowledge, I mean, I managed to figure that out. God, it's so good. It's so satisfying. What the fuck? Just dropping. What the? What? Dropping by a few shekels. Need to get back to finishing my written review of RX. Oh, is that the new AMD GPU? I think. Also, Mari, why? What was? Jesus Christ, Mari! Thank you for the donation. Fuck's sake! Dang it! Thank you for the donation. Yeah, I think that's like the new AMD or something. Jesus, you surprised the shit out of me. It's hard to see though. You can't see the screen, I guess. Or I guess I can kind of show it to you. Here. Here's my second screen, y'all. This is so fucking weird. Look at this. Look at this. There, you can see yourself. It's so weird with this setup. I'm sorry, I'm just being a boomer and I'm just kind of being giddy about it because don't do that. Oopsie. Oh, I fucked that up. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Un momento. I gotta turn you back on. Put you back there. There we go. And then put you back there. There we go. Okay. Showy about that. There we go. Yeah. That's the bad part of this game. Why are you kind of skewed here? That's weird. Don't continue. Stop that. Stop that. Okay. This game is fucking awesome. Have I mentioned this game is fucking awesome? It really is. It really fucking is. Hold on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Finally. Back. Okay. Seriously though. So far, it's just like, even though I know this is supposed to be short, but if it's like something like short and sweet, I'll fucking take it. Because just like Nana's Root, it was short, but it was so good. This game is really immersive. Heck yeah. Absolutely! And that's what's so good about the writer. It just takes you in. It sucks you in into the world. Because of how they describe it. How they can make you feel for each of the characters. Like, every sentence says something about the character. Either main character or the character they are talking to. So fucking amazing. So fucking amazing. I swear to God. I can't wait to play it again on Friday. Do not worry, I'll be back on Friday. Since this is gonna be 3 streams a week. So, we can go through this fairly fast. Probably in only 2 weeks. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah. Hold on. Let me just... So weird. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much everyone for stopping by to the stream. And also thank you to for everyone who has who's hanging out with me, you know, for all the kind words, all the kind support in the chat, for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. And also thanks to you who's watching this after the fact as well. And thank you to my patrons and everyone who has been donating to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Myth Gamer. Don't worry, I'll be back on Friday. I'll be back. Do not worry, I'll be back. Maybe around like next week, maybe I'll start streaming 4 hours for this game. Really depends again on the pacing, since I'm just not sure with the pacing. So yeah. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to talk about the walkthrough that I made. You know what? I'll leave that for next time if I remember. I'll probably gonna tell you in the next, when I do the second playthrough, about how I made my particular guide without getting spoiled. It's fucking amazing. Although I think I already tell you that a little bit. Basically, I couldn't read the kanjis. so I didn't know what I'm seeing. Anyways, thank you so much everyone again, and well, that's it for this stream, and I will see you in the next stream, Friday 9 p.m. Indonesian time, for more Curse of Kudan or Curse of Gays. More of pretty girls with the chat, Sakuya, and the simpiness of Sakuya towards Toko. Can't wait to play it again, so... Well, good night from Indonesia, okay? And I'll see you Friday 9 p.m. Indonesian time, okay? Well, good night from Indonesia, and bye-bye! Bye-bye, everyone, bye-bye! Good night, see you, good night, see ya! Sorry, wrong button. I was about to do this.
Yes, 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 yes.
Are you guys horny?
Yes.